Merry Christmas, Rizz.
Hey! Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday.
Thank God.
Right?
Honestly, the short week is awesome. I mean, yesterday everybody was like, oh my God, it's already Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm loving it.
Now it's Thursday.
We're getting a taste of what it could be like. 4-day work week.
I'm into it.
Yeah. I am too.
Honestly, I have been more productive this week. I've been to work earlier. I've had a better attitude.
Yes, you have had a better attitude. I've noticed. I've noticed. There's a bit of a pep in your step.
Right.
Did we decide whether if it's going to be a 4-day work week, the Monday or the Friday? Do we want off? I'm kind of liking the Monday.
I like the Monday.
I think Monday's pretty good, but I mean Friday too.
Because I'm liking the second Saturday.
However, we only know the Monday because like the Sunday scaries.
Yeah.
So maybe the Friday would be cool. Because then you work a bunch and then you have extra time off that you weren't.
We still get a second Saturday.
Yes.
Thursday's the new Friday. Friday's the new Saturday, and Saturday's second Saturday. You know what I mean?
But sure. Sunday, it would be nice to have a full Sunday.
Nah, well, it's not happening anytime soon, so.
For sure?
Yeah. We do have a day off coming up on June 15th.
Right.
That's our scheduled day off.
Yeah.
That's the day after the Grizzlies game. Because we're going to leave it all out there on the field.
Yes.
And we're going to have nothing for you Monday. We need a Monday to recharge.
That's right.
Get your tickets now at 1057thepoint.com. I am dragging a little ass today. Up a little late last night, past my bedtime.
Uh-oh.
My wife and daughter pulled off a pretty nice surprise for my son for his birthday. And it was sweet of them. They had contacted all his friends. Mm-hmm. And they said, hey, if he calls to like make plans for the evening, just say you're busy.
Right.
And they all came over on 9 o'clock last night to sing happy birthday and have a little cake. Surprised him.
Oh, that's fun.
And he was kind of sulking all day. He's like, my birthday, man. Nobody wants to hang out.
Yes, that's the best.
Nobody wants to hang out with me on my birthday. Oh, my friend. Every one of my friends has plans. And he was like, he was sulking around the house.
Right.
It was like, the Michael Cera from Arrested Development meme where he's kind of just walking down the dirt road.
George Michael.
Yeah, George Michael with his, arms down, head low, kicking rocks. Mm-hmm. That was him all day yesterday.
Aw, sad Mac.
And then all the boys showed up, had some cake, sang happy birthday.
Ooh, what kind of cake?
It was a chocolate cake.
Ooh, did you bring any for us?
No.
Dang it.
It was all cashed. Gone. Yeah, I mean, you got 17, 18-year-old boys. That cake stood no chance. Stood no chance. But he was surprised, and it was cool for my wife and daughter to pull that off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I supervised.
Of course you did.
Actually, I complained. Yeah. Like one of these kids coming.
Uh-huh.
Dad's got to go to bed. That was my contribution.
We just talked about this. How you're the dad that goes to bed early.
Yeah.
And so your kids always would have to be like, shh, don't wake up Dad.
Yep. That was me last night.
Fabulous. Did you eat any cake?
No, I did not.
Why?
Because I didn't want to eat right before I went to bed.
Did you eat cake for breakfast?
I did. There was no cake left.
Damn it.
Nothing. Save yourself?
Nothing.
Wow.
You did not cake the right way. Shame.
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Shame on me.
I think cake is my favorite dessert of all time. What do you guys feel? Cookies, cupcakes, pie, ice cream?
I would.
Custard.
Custard.
Cookies.
Man, I like a good tiramisu.
Really? What is that? Is that considered cake?
I don't
Yeah, what is
know.
that?
The lady fingers
It's its own thing.
It's almost pudding.
It is almost pudding. That's right,
It's
like a bread pudding.
It's its own thing.
God, that's good.
Yeah, that sounds great too.
Right, that's my
Mascarpone?
favorite. Yeah, mascarpone and the lady fingers soaked in espresso.
It's nice.
Yeah. Oh, man, I want to tell you about my favorite story that I've been kind of following. Oh, yeah, 636. So his birthday sucked until 9.
Yeah, Dad went to sleep, so party time
His
started.
entire birthday sucked until 9 last night when he got the happy birthday song sang to him. Wow, what a birthday.
You know what? You shut the hell up,
Yeah.
Texter. They're doing the best they can.
Mm-hmm.
It's a freaking Wednesday 17th birthday.
Yeah, it's a Wednesday. Yeah, shut up, 636. Blocked. Block your ass. You would no longer be able to text for the next 10 minutes.
There you go.
Man, this story, I love it, and I've been following it. And I'm going to tell you the story of a Florida woman. A woman from Florida. And just like here in Missouri now, you are not allowed to be on your cell phone while you're driving. But I think here in Missouri, you can't get pulled over specifically.
You need to have another reason.
So, yeah, it's like a secondary, what do they call it? A secondary thing and a secondary incident. Like you could be pulled over for speeding and get a ticket for, I saw you also on your cell phone. You could have a taillight out and, I saw you also on your cell phone. In Florida, there's a thing where you could get pulled over just for being on your cell phone.
Which I think is how it is in Illinois.
Oh, it is?
I think so.
Okay. So a Florida woman was given a ticket for using her phone while she was driving, and she just had her ticket dismissed by the court. Now, this whole bizarre situation started back in February when a Palm Beach County Sheriff's deputy pulled a woman over in Lake Worth Beach. And she was hit, this woman, with a $116 citation for violating Florida's distracted driving law. Mm-hmm. The cop said he saw her holding her phone in her right hand.
Right.
He specifically said her right hand. Now, the driver filmed the whole encounter and posted it up to TikTok. Just the other day, she wound up posting I guess she got the chest cam footage from the cop. So she just posted the footage from the chest cam of the police officer who had pulled over. The video goes viral. And there's a reason why the story went viral. It's not just a regular ticket for driving while distracted. Scott, can you guess why this story went viral?
Choose the wrong car.
Too long. Rafe.
She ain't got no right arm.
She has no right hand.
That's right.
There we go. And how do we know that, Rizz? Because of the camera footage.
So she gets pulled over for having her phone in her right hand. The police officer specifically said, I saw you with the phone in your right hand, and she ain't got no right hand. She literally has a nub. And I have the footage from the police officer's perspective.
Finally, some justice.
Well, did they look at the back of the phone case to see if there's like a little loop or something that she...
Like a nub attachment? Mm-hmm. I wonder if that,
No, she has no nub attachment.
Oh.
Okay.
She has no hook?
It's just a nub.
Yeah.
She leaves her hook on the boat.
Ah, yes.
No, this is from the cop's perspective. Okay, this is him walking up to the car.
Hello, ma'am. Hey, good morning. I'm Deputy Gasala with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. This is why you're being pulled over. The city of Lake Worth today, we're doing an operation for distracted driver, and you drove past me holding the phone with your right hand.
Says it specifically, you drove past me holding the phone in your right hand. Now, this woman must be going, yes, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this specific moment.
Holding the phone with your right hand, manipulating that phone. I mean, I saw you with this one in your hand.
Not.
She holds up her hand.
Outstanding.
Or her lack of a hand. Holds up her nub.
Yeah.
Oh,
And that's why she starts laughing.
I wish you would...
What'd you say?
I wish you would have done the... I just want to meet you and stick her hand out to shake
No,
his
it gets
hands.
even funnier.
I mean, I saw you with this one in your hand.
Not. So you want to just call this a day? Or?
I don't want to call
I love her.
Do you want to just call this a day? Now, a normal person
would have bit their mistake.
Would have gone, yep, funny, huh?
Yeah.
We're both going to have a laugh here. My mistake, ma'am.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Somebody got power hungry.
I guess so. What is...
No way.
Oh, yeah, dude.
No.
Yeah.
You're telling me
She still got a ticket.
that a cop was unwilling to admit fault and unreasonable? and
Rafe, in this particular situation, yes. In this specific situation in Florida.
What has this world
Yes.
come to? Where otherwise historically reasonable people aren't reasonable anymore.
In this particular situation, yes, Rafe.
Just call this a day?
I don't want to call it a day. You had a hand manipulated.
You just said my right hand.
Well, I thought I saw you with your right hand. You
so
had
you
a hand out.
didn't.
The right hand. I saw you
So you
manipulate.
didn't.
Okay, now she's getting a little annoying.
Yeah.
Say that.
Yeah, I liked her until now.
Huh.
I still like her.
I still like her too.
Didn't. Because
She's
maybe
got a-
she was doing that on purpose.
That.
Maybe that was she was being a little antagonistic,
Yeah.
which I kind of like.
Okay,
Okay.
well, it goes on.
So you
Manipulate.
didn't.
You did not have a funny
I
hand.
did not.
Hand to God, you did not have a funny hand.
So
I
he
did
says,
not.
hand to God.
Hand to God.
And she puts her nub up.
That's okay. That's good.
And she goes, wow. Hand
Busted.
to God, huh?
She puts her nub up when
He's like,
he
no
says,
reason.
hand to God.
It almost feels like he's being antagonistic. No reason for you to clap back.
Well, then he tells her to put her other hand up.
Hand to God.
The other hand to God, you don't have one.
The other hand
Why
to
to
God.
the other hand? This is just
God.
her
He's just
other.
being a
This is
dick.
her right arm nub,
Oh my
He's
gosh.
just being
which
a-
is also
he's being a
God
dick
will
at this
acknowledge
point.
that as well.
The hand to God, you don't have a funny hand.
Hand to God.
Cool. You have your driver's license, registration,
Yes,
and
I
insurance
do.
with you.
Still gave her a ticket.
Wow. I wonder what he saw.
Yeah.
He
Because-
didn't see anything.
Sure, but I mean, but like maybe she did have.
Is this a video?
Yeah.
She good looking?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does that mean? Pretty girl law? What is
You
that?
know, like pulled her over.
Pulled her over because she's a cutie.
Ugh.
And then she was antagonistic and he didn't like it.
By the way, Illinois does have a total handheld ban. You cannot manually hold, dial, text, browse using a phone or portable electronic
That's here,
device.
too.
But also, if you don't have a hand.
Unless you're a police officer, in which case you can do
Yeah.
all three.
Yeah. But also, I think the workaround is she doesn't have a hand, so.
Hey,
Doesn't say
true.
nothing
No,
about
that's
a
the
nub.
same in Missouri. You can't do any of that stuff.
I know, but I'm saying like that's
have-
a reason to get pulled over.
So you can get pulled over specifically in Illinois
for having
for
it in
that.
your hand.
You have
yes.
to use a hands-free device. She's like, gotcha. Covered.
Yep.
Every device I do is hands-free.
And you know what? This is one of the like silver linings of the nub. Because there's so many things that I'm sure she's like, oh God, I can't wear a glove on that hand, you know, or whatever. So it's like she finally gets
She can.
one.
Yes,
she
that is
finally
at the top
gets
of
one.
her-
There's no fingers in the holes.
Well, I'm just trying to say, like, you know,
That's
you look at a person with disabilities and it's like there's a lot of taking away, you know, that it's that mentality. It's
Well,
like,
this
this is one
woman's-
that she's got us on.
This
you know what I
woman's got a
mean?
great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Honestly, and
Clearly.
I've looked on her Instagram page, and she's a funny chick.
Good for her.
But I cannot believe she got a ticket. The police officer just would not admit that he's wrong and
Right.
just walk away and just be done and not waste everybody's time.
So you really don't think he saw anything?
Who knows what he saw, but obviously he was mistaken. She did not have her cell phone in her right hand. She has no right hand.
Is she fighting this ticket?
Well, I started following it when it happened back in February, and there was finally a conclusion. Court records show the case was abruptly canceled and the charges were dropped.
Good.
So, and this was at the direct request of the very deputy who wrote the ticket in the first place. He finally admitted, I think, when the footage went viral, because it was going to go to court, and she was like, "I'm going to take this all the way."
Right.
$116, you know, may seem not like a lot of money, but it's the principle.
Yeah, but it also goes on your points and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, aside from the obvious physical impossibility in this specific case, legal experts pointed out that the ticket was pretty flawed from a legal standpoint anyway. Under Florida law, it actually isn't automatically illegal to just hold your phone while driving, unless you're in a school crossing or an active construction zone, neither of which were checked off on the ticket. Instead, the law specifically targets people who are actively typing or texting.
Mm-hmm.
So she could have been holding it and still not typing or texting, and she would have been fine unless she's in a construction zone or a school zone. Legal experts say, people, and here's what happens. People often just pay these fines without questioning them. They're just like, it's $116, fine. I'll have to take a day off of work. I have to go to court. It's going to cost me, if I get a lawyer, it's going to cost me way more than $116.
Yeah.
And that's why you see a lot of these small municipalities driving really nice police cars.
Yeah.
Because as you're rolling down, let's say Highway 50, rolling through these little towns, and the speed limit goes from 60 to 30, and you wind up getting a ticket for going 35 miles an hour, and you want to go out and fight it. People don't go to fight it. They just go, I'm just going to pay the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, Illinois has that issue big time where the road is 60 and out of nowhere it drops to 35, and the cops sit right there and they wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
It's great.
And again, legal experts say people often just pay these types of fines without questioning them. But thanks to this driver standing up for herself and pulling out a little TikTok, receipts magic, common sense prevails. But that is a wonderful story.
Yep.
And the fact that it was not dismissed immediately, and the cop goes, we could all laugh at this. Ha, my mistake. I'm hoping the police officer was maybe reprimanded.
Yeah, same. Like, know what you're looking for. Like, what are you doing?
Because it's dumb.
Yeah.
It's dumb to just double down
Right.
and go, I'm going to write you a ticket anyway.
It's okay to make a mistake.
It is
I
okay
wonder,
to make a mistake.
Honestly, if the shape of her hand or arm just kind of threw him off where it looked like his phone was up there.
Maybe.
Maybe she had her arm up.
Maybe the nub, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she had her arm up, and the nub
Because
looked
kind
like
of
a phone. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, that's a fun one.
Could be a number of things, but
I'm glad
love
she got
that
out of it.
story. Love the story, and I love the fact that she got out of the ticket. And she didn't have to actually go to court and fight it. But, speaking of cars, and I know, Lauren, you're casually looking for a new ride, and we talked about this yesterday a little bit. The cars we have now, I know Scott drives a different car almost every week, courtesy of Mountaintop Motors. And Rafe, you got your new Tacoma.
Yeah. Taco boy.
Me and Moon are Beamer boys.
Beamer
Learn,
boys.
you may find yourself in a new whip
I know.
at some point soon. Even the car you have now, your TLX.
I love it. Yeah, I love my TLX. It's not that it's been a great car for me, but it's getting old and kind of got that, you start getting excited. Like, I think it's been 10 years almost. Next year will be 10 years since I've had a new car, and I'm like, I want a new car.
You ever found yourself pulling into your driveway, turning off the engine, and then just sitting there?
Yeah, the car pause.
Yeah, but why?
Well, sometimes, honestly, for me, because I get home and Tim isn't off work yet, and so it's not necessarily that I'm not wanting to go in my house, and I can't wait to see my cats, of course. But no, sometimes I just like how quiet and soundproof it is.
Yeah.
In my garage, in my TLX, engine off, just sitting there, and letting the air conditioning kind of dissipate, and then I just kind of sit there for a second.
Maybe even not a quiet place. Maybe you got your music cranked up, and you just sit there.
Yeah, I do that when I get to work. Usually, I finish a song.
It turns out that for a lot of us, our cars are our ultimate happy places. In fact, about 40% of us, the car isn't just a way to get from A to B. It's an actual happy place. And a study looked into how we really feel behind the wheel, and the results show that driving is becoming way more about, getting our thoughts together, our mental wellness, than mechanics. I find my car is my happy place.
Yeah. I think it has to do with, how people will, like when you're a baby in the womb, the child's pose, what do they call that? The positioning of that? Like a baby is, there's a certain term for when we're all babies and we're in our mother's wombs. we're all like,
curled up.
you're curled up.
Swaddled?
Yeah.
Like you wrap everybody in like in a tight blanket.
Yes. I think there's something to being in a small space. It's similar to cats. Cats like being in really small places, like smushed, that makes us feel very secure. Fetal pose is what it's called, the fetal pose.
Well, over half the people surveyed love the sense that, your car brings independence. It's a chance to relax and recharge and catch up on maybe a favorite podcast or listen to tunes that you wouldn't otherwise listen to at home because there are other people at home. Listen to it at the volume you want. Yeah. And it smells how you want it to smell in there. It looks, it's as clean as you want it to be. It's usually temper controlled to your liking. Like I always got my bun seats on, my heat seat warmers, because even in like the summer, I'll have the air conditioning blasting at my face, but my buns will be toasty.
New Tacoma has cooling seats. Fans in the seats.
Game changer, isn't it?
Oh my God.
No
dude.
swamp ass for you, sir.
Turned them on the other day. Just blowing straight cold air right on the old mommy daddy button and loving it.
It's a dream for especially
great.
leather seats.
Felt great.
Yes. Also, I thought about this yesterday as I was driving home. With the self-driving car future that we all have going on right now, when we're old, we're not going to probably need our car keys taken away from us. We will have a self-driving vehicle for our old elderly asses. And that's going to be a game changer for us.
We'll still be trying to drive to a Dairy Queen that closed 30 years ago, which would be problematic.
That will be problematic, but that's kind of a cool thought, right? Like, because we just had to take away the keys from Tim's grandma, who's in her mid-90s.
Oh, thank God.
And she was resistant. She's a very independent woman. She still lives on her own in a condo, and she's incredible. She still does yoga. And we had to take the keys away from her.
What was the decision?
She was having some ocular issues.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was a health thing. It was a hazard. And she didn't want to hurt any, she was like she knew that why we were doing it. But I was just thinking, like, now if she wants to go somewhere, she either has to take public transit or go with her neighbor Sue or find a rideshare. Yeah. But we will not have to deal with that. And it'll be kind of nice to still have that independence when we're old.
Interesting.
All right, so I'll ask this question. Yes.
I also think that being in your car, go back to your OG story, I do a lot of thinking in there. I think you're so used to the display once you've driven your car for a while. Like, there's minimal distractions. You know what the knobs are. You know what you know what I mean? It's a small, confined space. Not like your house where you get in there and there's stuff everywhere and there's pictures on the wall and there's food in the fridge and you can turn the TV on. It's like, sometimes I'll stop and I'll have like a meeting with myself where I'm sitting in my car. I'll pull in the driveway, and now that the mechanical act of driving is over, where now my brain is fully, which is kind of, you're on autopilot a lot when you do that anyway. We've all gotten to our house and been like, don't remember driving here.
Yes. Yep. Well, I get to work that way.
I'm highway blind.
Three of the 5 days a week. I go, I don't know what happened there, but I got here.
Yeah, there's a time jump, and then you're like, you're kind of like.
Muscle memory.
You quantum leaped into your driveway, and now you're like, back in your body. And sometimes if I'm like trying to think of something, if I'm working on a creative project or if I'm like struggling with a life decision, I'll sit in my truck or my car for a minute and be like, all right.
It's the post-arrival chill. More than half of the people in the survey have stayed parked in their car after reaching their destination just to soak up a couple extra minutes of me time.
I think maybe just because I switch vehicles all the time, I'm the opposite, where as soon as I'm there, I'm ready to get up, stretch, move.
All right, road trips. Do you prefer solo or with somebody?
Man.
I haven't taken many solo road trips.
I had to take a solo road trip to see my dad all the time. So that was a 2-hour drive for me. And I enjoyed that, but I also like taking friends with me too. It's just different vibes. Yeah. And then I don't necessarily, this is kind of a weird, I'm such a hippie, but this is the one thing that I don't love. I don't love a road trip. I just want to get to where I'm going as fast as possible. So for me, I like flying places more for that reason. And normally whoever, like Tim, if we're going on a road trip or whatever, sometimes I want to there's a cool vintage shop. Let's add a couple of hours on.
He's like, let's keep going.
Let's keep going. Right.
Let's keep going. Let's power through.
And unless he's feeling fun and fancy free, it's like, I'm bored as hell.
I'm the same
way.
Car, I feel the same way. But we've all taken the road trips, whether it be you got to go up to Chicago or the last road trip I took was out to go pick up the boy at Ohio of Miami.
Right.
Yeah.
Or Miami of
And you liked that trip,
Miami of
though.
Ohio.
Yeah, you had a
Ohio.
good time on that one.
I was great.
You were saving podcasts to listen to.
Yeah, it was
and
great.
you
I
got
actually
lost
did
in
have
the
that's
cornfield.
probably aside from maybe a trip or two to Chicago, probably the longest road trip I've been on solo.
Right.
And it was fine.
Yeah. I do like being married and having, the Allison with me. But back in the day, whenever I'd drive to Colorado once a month for the job, that was really fun.
Really?
Yeah. I started to enjoy Kansas. I was like, this is actually nice.
Nearly half of the drivers actually prefer driving completely alone if you go on a road trip.
And I do those two there's differences. So like when you have somebody, usually the volume's lower, you can talk, you're asking like, what do you want to listen to?
Right.
When you're by yourself, I am blaring my music.
Me too.
And I'm
Listen to what I want to.
Right.
When I want to. If I want to put on a podcast, fine. If I want to blast it,
windows down.
this goes to 11.
Right.
Yes.
Or if you just want it to be completely quiet.
Yes.
I do that too a lot
Same.
on road trips where there's nothing happening.
Oh, you're a serial killer. That's cool, man.
Yeah. Psycho.
Good to know.
Morning is the favorite time to drive for people. Thank
Really?
you. Thanks for listening.
Why?
And,
What's wrong?
I drive alone a lot, and I think I prefer it because for the same reason, if I want to stop,
Yeah.
I don't have to feel like I'm inconveniencing anybody.
Right.
It's like I'm on my own time. I'm the same way you are. I like to be where I'm going to be. Like sometimes, and I think that's just from doing comedy and knowing that I'm doing these road trips where I'm driving out on a Friday and driving back on a Sunday. So there's like a short turnaround on an 8-hour drive. Mm-hmm. But I like those Sundays back where I don't have to be at the club. And like if I'm just headed home and I don't have, and I'll stop. If I see, I'm like, oh, there's a boot barn in a gas station. I'm going to that.
Fine.
And I'll stop and do stuff, and that's fun for me.
Nah, I'm just
I
power
enjoy
through, man.
that.
Let's go. And we'll drive,
If it's a road trip, it's got to be a road trip is my point. It's like that means there's adventures along the way. Otherwise, it's just a long
We'll
drive.
drive to New York every couple of years, and that's a 14, 15-hour drive.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
You
That's
take
a
the
lot.
same route every time? Or have you mixed it up?
There's really only one way to go.
I know, but do you take a little excursion, make it a
Wherever
little bit longer?
ways. No, I'm definitely not making it longer. Definitely not. It's to give me the fastest route,
Right.
and it sucks. And it's always with the family, and it's the two kids in the back, maybe a dog or two, and the wife. And I'm wheels up at 3 a.m. Let's go.
Ugh.
We'll get there by the time dinner's on the table.
I've had the best road
Golly.
trips ever with my mom, though. She's somebody that because she loves driving. And, we take her VW bus. It's from 1971. We took that to Iowa to visit my grandpa. And, it broke down on the way home. I mean, my mom is down for the adventure, which is super fun for me. But, we had to take my cousins home to Virginia one year, my little baby cousins. And so we had these three, kids under 13 in the back seat. My mom and I left right after the morning show. She picked me up at Union Station. This is while I was on the air with John. And we took off for Virginia. And we made so many damn fun memories on that trip because people
made stops.
We made stops. We got fed up with each other. There was a little sleeping. The kids were getting aggravated. There's a lot of quotes from that trip that my mom and I still say to each other to this day.
And how long was this road trip?
I mean, it was a lot. It was probably similar to 15 hours.
Yeah.
It was awful. And then on the way back, she and I, after we dropped the kids off in Virginia, stayed there a night. We were going to the Dirty Dancing Lodge that you can go visit in, I think it's in Virginia. And you could go there, where they filmed that movie, and we stayed there. And I mean, we just had the best time. Saw my first bear in the wild on that road trip.
So those are the best kind because you're not my dad and I. Whenever I moved to LA, he rode with me out there, and it was one of those where we weren't in a hurry to get there, so you could just stop and you could enjoy everything. And if you're
we're
like, hey,
always
let's
in a
stop at this
hurry.
little thing.
I love that.
We're always in a hurry. We never take a road trip to decompress. It's always got to go somewhere.
Yeah.
Got to be somewhere at a certain time.
So do you like driving in the daytime or nighttime?
It don't matter.
I have
no preference.
I love
Golden
the
hour,
overnight.
dude.
I love overnight where it starts and then you're done right as the sun starts rising. It's peaceful.
Whatever. It doesn't matter.
Depends on where you are, too. When I drove from Spokane to Yellowstone Park, that was the most beautiful
daytime.
drive of my life.
All right, well,
That's a daytime
Here's the
drive.
question. Do more people prefer driving along a coast or driving countryside? What did America say?
Ooh, I would say coast.
Coastal or countryside?
Yeah,
Driving the
PCH.
101. Yeah. Oh, God. That drive is so beautiful. From
insane.
LA to Santa Barbara. Holy crow.
What did the people say? Countryside or coastal?
I'm saying coastal. But more people probably do countryside than
I'll
coast.
say countryside because I think most people do that, but they should say coastal.
It's coastal.
Okay.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. People prefer coastal driving
You have to drive that
countryside driving.
Pacific
I've never,
Coast
and
Highway.
I would love to.
And get a convertible and
would
drive
love
it. It
to.
is so fantastic. Like literally something every
By
American
myself.
has to do.
Privacy.
Okay.
Took
You
a-
can bring somebody you love.
Nah.
privacy. I'm private.
Private. Hey, speaking of private, I do want to move on.
Okay.
And this is about men's restrooms.
Oh, great. So you guys will just talk. I'm going to be back. Yeah.
No, I want your opinion on this. There was a time when there was zero privacy in men's restrooms. There was a time where men would just pee in a trough.
I know.
Just
Wieners
standing next to each other, just in a trough. Mm-hmm. And that's mostly been phased out, unless from what I hear, unless you go up to Wrigley Field, they're still peeing in troughs up at Wrigley.
Yeah. Scott peed next to me yesterday in our men's room, and I grabbed the divider and said, "Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall." And somebody was pooping, and we heard him laughing in the stall. And then I was just like,
"Oh, who was it? Who was in there?"
We don't know.
Someone was bombing.
Don't know.
Bam, 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 bam.
I'm happy. I sometimes think about that, like when I do my morning poo here at Hubbard Radio at 5:45 a.m. I'm
We'll just
very
call it
regular.
Constitutional.
My
Let's be classy
morning
about it.
constitutional. And so we have so I'm the only girl on this show. And I've actually had that thought where I'm like, thank God I don't have to deal with you guys in the stall next to me while
we
this
can
is
hear you
going
through the
down.
wall.
Well, that's fine.
We're back to back.
But there is, so Afton from the Courtney show, she does her makeup at that time. So she is always in there with me when things are going down.
no.
And I always feel terrible
She
for
loves
her.
that.
And they always comment on how regular I am. And I guess
That's
that's like
good.
the talk of the Courtney
Oh.
show.
We don't need to be
What?
discussing my
No, we do need to
bathroom
discuss
habits.
it. All of our health starts in our bowels.
Yes.
In our gut health. If you have bad gut health, you have problems.
So the
Back to
trough
you.
urinals have been phased out, and the dividers between the urinals have become larger, actually. Now somebody has used AI to create a new design for men's bathrooms, where each urinal is separated by a toilet stall. See, the idea is that alternating stalls and urinals provides more privacy than toilet stalls on one side of the bathroom and urinals with dividers on the other.
Disagree.
Yeah, I think I disagree on that one.
So in the comments, people note that it would require more stall walls because each stall would be enclosed without shared walls, but those walls do replace the need for the urinal dividers.
Also, you've made every toilet stall now the first stall because you're going to have somebody's feet shuffling up next to you. Way more people pee. So now you've created an atmosphere in there where if you're second, third stall down, you could get under the radar. You can pick your feet up off the floor and maybe nobody even knows you're in there.
Yeah.
Now you got a urinal next to every single stall. People are shuffling up, peeing on the floor right next to you. No, thank you.
I mean, other
Bad
problems could be
design.
that it's less efficient space-wise or from a plumbing standpoint, but it actually seems doable.
It also seems good for pervs.
Why is that, Scott?
That way you could be closer to the people sitting down and
You have
hopefully
double peaks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
double
you
peaks.
You can walk past more.
Where are you peeking?
Over the side.
Under the side.
Yeah, you can see the foot, but then you can also peek when you're walking through. You see little dividers in the door.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, nah.
The other repeated complaint from men is they'd rather deal with a little less privacy along a wall urinals if it meant they were further away from the stalls where people are, defecating.
Mm-hmm. Monday, I drove home with the boy, with a 16-year-old. We stopped at a gas station, which he liked the countryside drive. He was never been to
great
Southern
drive.
Illinois. He's like, this is cool. This is crazy. But we stopped at a gas station, and he's like, is this more than one in there? And I was like, yeah. We both had to pee, but it was two urinals side by side, no divider. And he was like, oh, nah. And I go, what? I had to pee, and he's like, I'll wait, or I'll just go in here. And I go, why? And he's like, there's no divider.
Oh,
And I was
stage
like,
fright?
oh, you've never experienced this before. But I was
It's a
also like, I've
stage
changed
fright.
your diapers, homeboy. Like, what are you worried about? I was like, it's great.
Maybe it's a
I
stage.
was like, get in there. Get in here and pee next to your dad.
Is he worried that somebody's going to look over at his pee-pee?
I don't know what. I just think it's just like probably just shy or like just hasn't experienced that where he's like, pee right next to another guy.
Yeah, huh?
And I'm
Yeah,
like,
if it's
oh, we used to
slow.
like, when I think about the troughs at like Wrigley, it's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
I wonder
it's
what
like
that's
Bush used to have
psychologically
those.
done to like the male society. Like you guys do pee in front of each other a lot, and like women don't. Like, just out of the normal. Like, I feel like that's been a thing that's just normalized in male culture, is that you guys are just whizzing in front of each other. And like women, we're like all packed away. God forbid we're at the off-Broadway toilets that are the dueling toilets looking at each other, you know? Like, why is it so normal for you guys but not normal
I don't
for
know,
women?
just you grow
is it
up that
because
way?
of the way that the structures have been
Like,
made?
you know, you remember in elementary school where you'd see how far back you could go.
Yeah, that was
and still
a fun
get
game.
into the and still get into the urinal.
Yeah, and you know, you get into weird stuff. We had a guy. There's two guys on our little league team. We went and peed in the woods before a game, and they touched the tips together and go, "Look, guys, they're kissing," and they didn't live that down for a long time.
Oh my God!
So you know, left to your own devices.
Ah, jeez.
Guys are out peeing next to each other.
What has happened? Does that just like turn into like one stream?
I don't know, but it took them about 9 years to live that down.
Oh.
Tell me, Sticks.
Oh, come on.
Anytime we'd see them together, we'd be like, "Look, guys, they're kissing."
Oh, God.
Yes.
That was hilarious. No,
So
it was
innocent.
It was innocent. It was hilarious. It was damaging. It took them a long time. You know, that's how it is in the day. You take risks, and
Sometimes
people
it works.
remember.
Well, let's be honest and let's be real. You know, guys have been stressing about the size of their dongs since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time.
Since the dawn of time and the invention of the measuring tape. But lately, old school anxiety has mutated into a full-blown cultural obsession. And this is all fueled by TikTok and the internet's aggressive looks-maxing culture. So there's a whole article in the New Yorker about big little penis panic.
Big little penis panic?
Yeah, the big little penis panic. Inside the new wave of male body anxiety. So in this article, they profile a guy named John. He's 30 years old. He's an aspiring actor. On paper, he's winning, man. He's a 6'6" guy, broad-shouldered, handsome, usually rocks a leather jacket. But he's got a tiny weenie. He says, God bless me in a lot of ways except for one. My dong is small, and that is disappointing. And this guy, John's not alone. Even average-sized guys are sweating. A 5'5" guy recently confessed to a friend that he lives in constant terror of somebody calling him small because the cultural pressure to be packed has gotten so intense. Now, we've officially hit, peak size obsession. And social media is driving this bus, guys.
That's just
Is it, though?
the constant. This has always been a thing.
Well, at least
right?
this is what, and again, that's what I said. Guys have been stressing about the dong size since the dawn of time.
The dong of time.
But a dating coach went viral, teaching people how to eyeball a man's size through his pants. And suddenly the internet was analyzing the bulges of everybody from, Harry Styles to statues in Versailles. Influencers are literally walking up to random guys, grabbing their crotches and guessing their inches for clicks.
That's assault, brother.
Yes.
This is good. It's good and healthy, right?
Even in politics, people are making fun of each other's, penis sizes. And with young guys getting their only reference points from porn rather than real life, no one actually knows what normal looks like anymore.
Show them.
Doctors say, average is about 5 inches, but guys regularly walk into plastic surgery clinics convinced they are microscopic when they're completely average.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wild.
And the panic is driving, men to do some pretty extreme things.
Right.
On podcasts, these looks maxers brag about doing,
Some of them have developed personalities.
dong ups.
Can I say this?
Literally hanging shopping bags filled with books from their junk to stretch it out.
Yeah.
As a heterosexual woman who
works.
enjoys men, I'm more put off by that. I'm more put off by I'm going to go get plastic surgery and get penis pumps and whatnot. I find that to be ridiculous. But what would be cool is if you are not well endowed to your own standards or whatever, go take a sex course or learn tantric love or find a way to make what you have work in a way that is fantastic, because that's out there. Like, I've had sex with a man, not my current husband, I know you're going to joke, who did not have a large penis.
I mean,
it was some of the best sex ever.
Was it tiny?
It was tiny, yes.
Was it cute? Was it cute?
And it was not, and honestly, it was a joke. But he
draw it on this piece of paper for me.
I will. He was really great in bed, like because he knew what he was doing.
What if she draws a wiener way bigger than all of ours?
Okay, I don't know how to do this for
just
size.
Go from eight. Just go. I mean, just.
It's just gonna
go from base to
okay.
tip.
Like, let me think about this. Like,
give us a rough estimate.
10 or 8 inches.
Draw the actual dong.
I'm not. I'm trying to get like the size correct.
Okay.
Looks about 10 inches so far.
Yeah, like I would say. Okay.
Okay.
This is life size.
see it?
Like the balls were bigger.
Wait, that's small?
Talking life-sized here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
That's small?
This was what was going on.
It's unfortunate.
But we had really great sex. And I think it's because he had a lot of sex with a ton of women and he knew what he was doing at a certain point. And so I just want to put some hope in like small
Get out there,
wienered
boys, and
men.
go practice.
But
practice.
he like actually, he was like doing the sting
I
stuff.
think it's like
tantric love.
Whoa.
Or whatever. What was it that was it tantric sex that
I
Sting
thought that's
was
what he
having?
was into, right?
Whatever
Hours?
Sting
What
was.
tantric is,
You guys
just
have
don't
sex
get
for hours at a time?
You just don't get to the finish line.
Oh, that's not what it was.
Tantric is you go up to the point and you stop.
Okay, well, whatever it was, it was like very
Right? Is that what it is?
thorough sex. It was just like really good. And so it had nothing to do with his small ween. It was
I
everything.
think it's like being a tall guy. Like, tall guys don't have to have a personality. I think sometimes well-endowed guys think that the size is doing all the work and they're not good in the sack. And whereas if you're got a little bit of self-doubt, you work on other parts of your game. You know what I mean? Like, you learn how to rebound, how to pass. Not just a shooter. All these big hog guys think they got to pull up from the three-point line every time they get the ball in their hands.
And we talked about this. We talked about ball maxing last week, where guys are injecting saline solution into their balls.
I hate this. Yeah.
To make them bigger, and now these guys are doing these dong ups, where they're hanging shopping bags filled with books from their junk to stretch it out.
They're pulling cars with their junk.
And the hottest trend right now, according to doctors, is shaft fillers.
Yeah, no.
Shaft fillers.
Not for me, dog.
It doesn't add length, but it adds girth. One Manhattan doctor says he pumped filler into over 5,000 men who usually sneak into his office under the cover of night. And some clinics are even offering a scrotum filler to create a bigger bulge in your sweatpants. One playwright in this article proudly boasted to a magazine that he injected himself with the saline, expanding his balls to the size of a honeydew melon.
What?
Nobody wants that. I know I don't represent all women, but we don't want that.
This is nice to see that books really are good for your head.
Oh, gosh. It's like, what do you do? You know what? I would like my own beanbag to sit on. Okay. All right, sir.
Well, again, in this New Yorker article, they talk about a lot of women, when they're out for, just the ladies, around for brunch. Do you guys talk about dongs all the time?
I have before, not all the time. I mean, it's come up.
And
like a lot of us had sex with this one guy. And so it came up. Like that's like the one time, like this guy, like he just plowed through our friend group in the best. We all loved him,
Wow.
Apparently.
I mean, we all had sex with him at different points in our lives. So yeah, we talked about him.
Do you have a tiny?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, that was a tiny one?
Oh, you didn't?
That's fine.
Did you got with this guy too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I loved this man.
Okay, and
we all loved. We all were super in
not
love
Tim,
with him.
right? Not,
it was not Tim.
Not Tim.
Yeah, Tim plowed through everyone.
All right.
Sweet Tim.
Well, listen, it's just a problem. It's a problem. These guys now, especially younger guys, are, even though they're normal, they're just
interesting.
Let's solve this. Let's put the big troughs back in the bathrooms. We'll solve all this.
I think that's the problem, though, Scott, because everybody's like wanting to show up and show out. You know what I mean?
If you start seeing
Giving
that
people...
90% of the people are same, you're like, oh, everyone's kind of normal.
But that would have been we would have never had the penis injection.
I don't know, man.
That worked.
That's the thing that was weird to me about the no divider thing. I was like, maybe it's because we grew up in that era, but I'm like, I don't think about that while I'm peeing. Yeah. I'm not like...
No, you don't try to... Well, you also don't want to be the guy who gets caught.
I don't even care. I've seen military, I've seen every dong there is. I've already
shape,
got my sample size. It is what it is. I'm like, plus it's like, you know, you're not always a good representation when you're some guy at the grower shower thing's a real thing. So you're not getting a good sample size anyway. You'd have to look at the erects.
Right.
And I don't want to do that.
Right.
I don't really want to sign up for that.
You could be a grower. You could be a shower.
I think porn has a lot to do with it, too.
And it could be room temperature.
I think porn being so accessible and everyone having massive dongs on camera, or at least looking.
And that's, I did point that out. That's a big part of it.
I think that's the biggest part of it, is like that's what young men especially are like. Wow. That's the comparisons they're making.
That's what it is.
So it's
and they're going to doctors and they're doing these things, that mutilating themselves.
Mm-hmm. I just find it to be unnecessary. And guys, if you need some confidence in that, I mean, hopefully you're hearing me. Like, your penis is great.
It's cute.
That's a great public service.
Thank you.
And your
That's
friend,
a great public service.
And all the girls get together and talk about it.
We don't. We don't.
They draw the size of what it is.
Literally, that conversation was maybe 14 years ago, 16 years ago.
Listen, on a lighter note.
On a shorter note.
We are celebrating a couple things today. Today is National Brisket Day. That's right, National Brisket Day. And it's also International Hamburger Day.
Oh.
So we're celebrating two big things, two separate holidays, converging to create the ultimate barbecue alignment. So go out and have a burger today. Go have some brisket today. Best spot for brisket.
Pile on the meats.
Oh, man.
What's the best?
I guess Heavy Smoke is
What's the best spot for
brisket? Dude, I'm
here?
so up. I forgot to tell you about this. I went by Heavy Smoke Saturday because I was out, and I was like, you know what? I'm out in St. Peter's area. I went to that Best Buy. I'm going to Heavy Smoke. And I got there, and I opened the door, and she's like, we're sold out.
No, of everything?
Everything.
Oh.
This is at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like,
what?
Can I hang out for a minute? She goes, you want to hang out? And I go, just a couple smells.
Smells are...
Can I smell the pan?
It still smells like brisket in here. I was so upset because I'm never out there, and I was like, I'm going to go by there.
You know, and you probably didn't think about it. A good barbecue place, they sell out early.
I didn't think they were that kind of place. I thought they were just churning it out all day long.
Yep.
But nope.
No, they get in early. They make all that.
When they're done, they're done.
Yeah.
Learned a hard lesson.
Same with their egg rolls. Those go out quick every day.
Yeah, hit us up with your favorite brisket places. Favorite place to get brisket. I'm curious. I'm curious what the people are going to say around here. What about burgers? What's the best burger joint? Oh. You know, Hot Shots has a great burger. Love their burgers.
This one's
easy. What's the best burger place in town?
Stacked is rocking it pretty hard. I like going there.
I did look up, according to Reddit TripAdvisor, the best place to get a hamburger in town. Stacked STL, and I've never been.
Nowhere else, dude. This Pierce Creek place that I keep taking everybody. Took Tim Virgin there yesterday. We had dinner there last night. They started as that Moo Burger.
Yes.
Food truck.
Oh, yeah, food truck, yeah.
And that's farm to table. The guy raises the cattle himself.
Whoa, that's cool.
And it's it's all organic beef, non-hormonal. It is still, the burgers are still the star of the show down there, man. It's real. Those are real good.
I've not had a burger there.
They're good, man.
You recommend. Okay, so Stacked STL, Max Local Eats. Has anybody been there?
Yes.
That is great. That's a good place.
Off the Rails Burger Bar in Pacific, says the 314.
Carl's Drive-In. I have not been there. I know that's a place of legend.
That's been there for
Jack Nolan's and Soulard. Highly praised online for their burgers. O'Connell's Pub.
Yeah, you know, I was getting ready to say that. You read my mind. And I don't know if that's still even a thing. I think that bar was for sale. But O'Connell's used to have a really good, surprisingly good burger.
Yeah, Seamus in Dogtown was the same way. I don't know what it's like now, but they had a good barbecue burger.
Cattle Hut Smokehouse in Crystal City is getting hit up from the 314.
But Woofie's is the one not to sleep on. Woofie's, they have a Chicago-style burger, and it's smashed, and it's all that.
Oh, yeah?
It's just phenomenal. It's the best burger.
See, Nomad. Nomad operating out of the Tam Ave bar in Dogtown.
Louis,
Bolliard's Meat and Provisions. Been there. That place is great.
Louis in Wood River, Concord Grill, Stellar Hog.
For brisket, yes.
Yeah. People are kind of bouncing brisket and burger in the chat.
Stellar Hog's brisket is real.
It is
good.
excellent.
They also have beef rib on Sundays. Don't sleep on that.
Bogart's for a lunch brisket.
Trainwreck Saloon, their cheddar bacon bison burger is the best in town.
I've never had a bison burger. Never had it.
Really?
When I used to eat the stuff, I did. In fact, Fallon's down the street. I used to work there, and we had a bison burger, and I would eat that pretty commonly.
Pretty regularly?
And I would get like, what was it, like a black and blue? Like you'd have like blue cheese on a bison burger. That was excellent. Oh, yeah, you can't have any cheese.
Olive and Oak apparently has a
Triggered.
great burger. Michael's Bar and Grill, great burger on Manchester.
Michael's is good. You know what else? They got a good gyro.
Yeah, it's a neighborhood staple, combines Greek favorites and one of the most underrated pub burgers in the city. That's Michael's Bar and Grill.
Everything I've had there is good, and they're open late. That is one of the few places in town I will tell you can still get like good bar pub food at like midnight, 1 o'clock.
You know, I'm glad you brought that up because we've all been there, and I talked about this the other day coming back from Point Fest. It's past midnight, you're starving, you want a quick drive-through run, but instead of the neon glow of open signs, you're met with dark parking lots and locked doors. Mm-hmm. It feels like the 24-hour fast food culture completely vanished over the past couple of years, and you aren't imagining things. It has. Ever since the pandemic hit back in 2020, restaurants dramatically cut back their hours, and the number of 24-hour spots plummeted by almost 20%. But there's a glimmer of hope for night owls. And some of your favorite chains are finally trying to bring back the late night shift. And it's no secret that running a restaurant right now is incredibly tough. Industry experts point out a few major reasons why keeping the lights on at 3 a.m. stopped making sense for businesses. The economics changed. It used to be cheaper to leave a restaurant open overnight with a skeleton crew than go through the hassle of closing and reopening. Mm-hmm. But today, with massive spikes in wages, rent, and food costs, staying open for just a couple late-night customers loses money fast. And also, finding and retaining reliable workers has always been a number one issue for restaurants.
I think that's the biggest problem right now.
Yeah.
And trying to staff the overnight shift in today's market is an absolute hurdle.
That's every business owner, restaurant owner I've talked to has said that to me, that people do not, post-pandemic, people walked away from those public service jobs because they were treated so badly. And there has not been an influx of people coming back. People sought out so they're having a hard time staffing. That was a problem at Uncle Bill's. They were like, nobody wants to work the overnight. Right. Everyone's coming in drunk and treating them like crap.
Yeah, safety
and people
issues.
lost their manners, since 2020, and they're like, it's people treat you worse than ever when you're a server, and a lot of people are saying that's the biggest.
Not worth it.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Well, there's two more things. It's between inflation pushing dining prices up nearly 30% since 2020 and a massive post-pandemic shift towards health and wellness. People just aren't out late like they used to be.
Wow.
And then, let's be real, a huge chunk of the 2:30 fast food crowd traditionally consists of people, hitting the drive-thru after the bars close. Mm-hmm. But with younger generations drinking significantly less alcohol, that built-in late-night crowd has shrunk.
And we're all more health conscious than we've ever been.
So, yeah, as I just said, the shift towards health and wellness. The good news is, despite all these hurdles, late-night traffic has actually been ticking back up over the past year or two. And the biggest fast food giants are starting to notice. So if you need a midnight snack, these are the chains that are actively expanding their hours again. Wendy's, McDonald's and Burger King, and Taco Bell.
Nice.
Taco Bell recently launched an Encore Hours initiative, keeping select locations open extra late to cater specifically to concert goers and night owls.
That's good. And
So Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell.
when I was in Springfield, we stopped at Whataburger, and I saw that beautiful sign, 24 hours. It's
Now,
a 24-hour restaurant.
Of course, if you're stuck in a small town, you might still be out of luck, as the 24-hour revival is mostly sticking to the big cities and highways and airports. But at least the days of total, midnight lockouts are finally starting to reverse a little bit. Because I was bummed the other day, man. I just wanted to stop for something. I had a hankering for whatever.
Yeah.
And nothing was open.
Yeah. So are truck stops, are they bringing back those 24-hour diners they used to have all the time where you could go sit
I don't know.
down,
They were
get service?
I don't know, maybe.
That was awesome. You could order a steak at 2 in the morning.
But I would think for a truck stop, with truckers coming in at all hours, that would be a thing you would keep over.
Yeah.
You keep open 24 hours. All right, so we've all been there. It's the weekend. You don't feel like cooking, and you want to treat yourself to a nice dinner out. But before you open up that reservation app, you might want to reconsider which night you're booking. So a writer recently chatted with 5 of the top chefs in America. And they got the inside scoop of what the absolute worst day of the week to dine out is and what the best day of the week to dine out is. I know Anthony Bourdain used to say Monday was always the worst day.
For fish.
The worst day to dine out, period.
Oh, really?
You're getting all the leftovers from the weekend. Everything that didn't sell.
So would that mean Friday is the best? The best night to dine out is Friday?
No, they say Thursday.
Oh.
They say Thursday is the best night to dine out.
That makes sense because they're probably getting the shipment in that day.
Yep.
So it's as fresh as it's ever going to be.
But Anthony Bourdain used to say Monday, but by a landslide, the chefs that they talked to said Sunday is the day they avoid making reservations. Why? Because it usually comes down to 2 major factors, staffing and freshness. Sunday is typically the day when a restaurant's top-tier A-team staff, they take a well-deserved day off. On top of that, because delivery schedules vary over the weekend, the ingredients being used on Sunday night might have been sitting in the walk-in fridge for a minute. It's also about the vibe. Sunday in a restaurant can often feel rushed as servers try to turn tables quickly, which is why you keep Sunday saved for a slow, cozy meal cooked at home with family. If Sunday's the worst, Monday isn't trailing far behind. Many of the restaurants, best restaurants actually close on Monday to let their team recharge after a brutal weekend rush. But if they are open, they're usually operating with a skeleton crew. Their inventory might be running super low after a busy Friday and Saturday. The kitchen is basically restocking and resetting, so it's not exactly the prime time to consider going to a restaurant to experience it at its absolute best.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny, that Thursday is the best because they get the shipment then. Do you think Wednesday would be the worst? Because that's really old food by then.
No, they usually get fresh shipments Tuesdays.
Oh, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I see. Okay.
Tuesday. The wild card is Saturday, and this one might surprise you. Some chefs suggest skipping Saturday if you're looking for a high-quality, relaxed experience. Saturdays, yeah, they have amazing energy. They also bring the highest volume of the week, and that means you're dealing with a packed dining room, elevated noise levels, and an incredibly fast-paced environment where the staff is pushed to their absolute limits. So if you want an intimate, quiet evening, Saturday is not your best bet. But if you're looking for the super sweet spot where the food is fresh, the kitchen isn't overwhelmed, the best staff is on the floor, the chefs actually recommend booking your tables for a Thursday night instead.
Okay.
Like tonight. Go out to dinner tonight.
Fabulous.
Go have a burger. Go have a burger. You hear what Hooters
Yes.
is doing now?
I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think so either.
And I was watching a little bit of the CEO talk about this because they're doing, what is it, like
They're doing
beachwear?
they're doing a rebranding.
They're trying to make it more family friendly. They got to change the name then because we're all of us who have been alive since the Al Bundy days are going to affiliate Hooters with orange shorts, big white socks, and gigantic breasts.
But do you think the younger generation will have the same feels?
Hooters is trying to pull out of the bankruptcy by getting this family-friendly makeover. So one of the bosses has even said he wants to bring back the delightfully tacky version of Hooters where you're not going to see a bunch of butt cheeks hanging out.
What are we going to see?
Well, so how do you keep Hooters enough where the dads want to go, but also a place that mom is comfortable bringing their kids? So the Hooters CEO, this guy, Neil Kiefer, he says they're working to reclaim the original beach-themed neighborhood place vibe. So he says it was originally supposed to be a sporty beach look with the shorts that were like swimsuit cover-ups, not the over-sexualized thong look it became.
Uh-huh.
So that's the explanation for the skimpy outfits.
Here's what you do.
It's like being on the beach and the name is Hooters after all those beach friendly beach owls?
Oh, they're everywhere out there.
You want mom to be happy? Then there needs to be hot male servers as well.
I applied.
Did you?
Yeah.
And they said no to you?
Yeah, I was upset.
What?
I went in, wore my skimpiest Hooters outfit. I tried to give them the vibe of what I would look like.
Right.
I even wore skates, skated in.
They don't wear skates anymore.
Well, I tried to bring them back.
Okay.
And they didn't like it.
What did they not
Which
like
location?
about it?
They said I wasn't, quote, Hooters material, end quote.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah, I think it's pretty messed up.
You were always Hooters.
You could have been a
material
cook.
In my eyeballs.
I didn't want
You
to
wanted to work
cook.
the floor.
I want to
work the floor.
let my personality shine front of house.
Smart.
Well, of course, the downfall of Hooters was more than just the Hooters girls. You know, the food also slipped too.
Did it? You may notice that.
I haven't been to a Hooters in a long, long time. It was always fine.
It was fine. Listen, the food was fine.
I get.
It was weird going to Union Station last week and
No Hooters.
going to the aquarium for the first time, and there's like an ice cream parlor.
Yeah, those otters that have orange shorts
where
on.
there was once a Hooters on
And
the
I was
second
like,
floor.
Yeah, and I was even like, that was a Hooters at one time.
Yeah, up there where the ropes course is, there used to be a Hooters.
Mm-hmm. It was cool.
I get why they feel like they need to be more mainstream and get a mainstream clientele, but turning it into a more vanilla suburban, family chain restaurant is a tough sell too right now because so many of those have been struggling.
They were such the trailblazer were they the first restaurant to go mainstream and chain out?
Yes,
for sure.
Remember, they had their own airline. They had their own airline at one point.
Then you had Twin Peaks come along, which is also a restaurant.
Show Me's first,
That's right, Show Me's.
which was the Missouri kind of
Regional.
Yeah, that was like the redneck neighbors across the street.
Also, you could get away with
mow their
saying
grass.
dads could get away with saying we're going to Show Me's, and then you would think they were saying Shoney's. Because remember Shoney's?
Shoney's, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Which was family.
Listen, does
friendly.
a loose beach theme and improved sauce move the needle? Even with these changes, would you broadcast that you took your kids out to eat at Hooters on social media?
They're going to have to change the name.
Yeah.
Here, listen to the CEO.
They had taken the Hooters girls' uniforms, over-sexualized it, I call it. The shorts almost turned into thongs. And frankly, that was never the intent of the brand. This was created in 1983 as an escape or an oasis. It's a beach community. It's a beach theme type of thing here in Clearwater. So that was very upsetting. And of course, today on social media, when you see pictures of people wearing the uniform inappropriately, it affects other markets and affected us. So we just wanted to rectify, get the brand back to its roots. I call it a re-Hooterization.
A re-what?
A re-Hooterization is when you get a breast.
I thought I said re-uterization.
I thought he said that at first. I had to listen to it a couple times.
I like it.
I find this very disingenuous.
What?
Like, just be like, yeah, you know what? We went too far. Times have changed. Don't pretend like it's been this all along.
Right.
This was you called it Hooters, and you put an owl, and the Hooters is right across the chest of all the women.
Yeah, with the
You
owl
put the
eyes.
O's right where the boobies are at.
Yeah, the
There's
owl eyes look like nipples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they had those calendar things.
are they all going to do this? Like, Twin Peaks is actually, we were a mountain town, and
Yeah,
it was all about the view.
We want to remind you of
Brentwood.
the Alps.
Right.
Yeah.
The tilted kilt. It's Scottish culture.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird that Hooters hasn't moved into areas like Soulard and, these places where it's already kind of a party late
Yeah, but they already
area.
got DBs and they got
Right.
a place like that.
Yeah, but you
already.
think that they would start
Soulard
moving
is not
into
a place
those.
for chain restaurants. Chain restaurants don't need to be going down into Soulard.
Well, yeah, I'm just...
There's a Domino's
like the
down
touristy areas, you think they would hit those little spots.
Probably does very well for the stoners that live in Soulard.
I guess so. And one more thing before we move on. We were talking about the old school Pizza Hut
Yeah.
makeovers that are happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we have 2 coming to our area.
Really?
Yay.
Exciting.
Yeah.
We're going to go.
Yeah, if the phrase book it button instantly fills you with a deep sense of childhood accomplishment or nostalgia. The heavy red bumpy plastic cups, the Tiffany-style stained glass lamps, throwing light over, red and white checkered tablecloths. So 2 locations in the St. Louis area are officially being transformed back into the classic, Pizza Hut restaurants we used to go to on Fridays. The Pizza Hut on Osage Street in Pacific
Okay.
and the Pizza Hut on North St. Peters Parkway in St. Peters. those will be transformed into old school Pizza Huts.
That's a good fun.
Not sure when. I don't know if they're doing it right now. If they're doing the rebranding,
So is the buffet
redo the
back?
stores.
Are they bringing the buffet back?
I don't know.
Every time we talk about this,
Well, the salad bar, right? Salad bar?
Or salad bar, yeah.
Salad
yeah,
bar.
Sorry.
I really just want like the red frosted cup with the crushed ice and a Coke. Like every time we talk about this happening, I'm like, I can see myself sitting in there under that lamp.
Under the Tiffany-style stained glass lamp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Having that pizza with its edge.
Yeah, well, it's coming. Pacific, St. Peter's, also, I guess, Washington, Bowling Green, Rolla, Cuba, and Sedalia. I think 15 total Missouri spots are getting the retro glow up. I guess would be the turn of phrase there. Look at me using glow up.
Wow.
I'm so hip and cool. All right, let's do this. All right, Teamers Member of the Day is brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill. Score their famous tacos for just $1. $1 each after the card. Score 8 or more runs all season long at Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Dow, D-O-W. Dow, not Dowell, Dow, Illinois. Cameron Mank is our Teamers Member today. Cameron's old coworker got him started on the show, and he's been hooked ever since, checking out a full podcast episode with his wife. Now he listens back to old episodes to catch up or when he needs some stress relief. Cameron works for the Forsterburg Fire Protection District and Jerseyville Community Hospital. He's a husband of 13 years to a beautiful woman and a father of 2 stellar kids. He used to be able to do an ollie up a curb.
Hell yeah, bro.
Right on.
Bring it back. You work at a hospital. You're
Drop
good.
in, bro.
Cameron Mank from Dow, Illinois is our Teamers Member of the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Teameriz. All right, quick break. We'll come back with Crap on Celebrities. It's 7:14. It's Thursday. Traffic and weather. First look. Learn coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. If you need some extra cash, let Golden Oak Lending convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. They can cure your blues. We got slow traffic northbound 55 between Butler Hill and 270, but otherwise things look pretty normal out there. Cloudy today, high of 86, 67 overnight. Tomorrow, kind of a cooler version of today, high of 80. Right now it's 67 degrees at 7:14.
All right, Lauren, what do you got for us?
We have some new Perfect Circle music. First new music in 8 years. Pretty exciting. Who Wants to Bang John Hamm Now? Sandman is catching some heat. What is sagging these days with Cindy Crawford? And we're going to give you a little taste of America's halftime show for the big 250th.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
Got a remix.
Got to be huge, right? We got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, all that more next in your Crap on Celebrities. Stay there. All right, St. Louis, if your roof took a beating last year, you already know, the minute storms roll through, those pop-up roofers rolling too. And that's why when my roof took a beating last year, I went with the Happy Roof Company. These guys are local. They're headquartered in Sunset Hills, and they do not chase storms. Their work is right here in St. Louis and the surrounding areas, so they actually have to stand behind everything they do. Now, when they did my roof, Larry and Mike, they were on site supervising. The communication was great, and they helped me with the insurance stuff. No guessing, no runaround. That was a huge part for me. In fact, they were there when the adjuster was there. Thank God. The final result, my new roof looks amazing. Plus 10-year labor warranty on shingle roofs. Financing is available, and if you call, they could get somebody out fast, often within 24 hours. So old roof, leaky roof, get the Happy Roof Company over there, even for an inspection. 314-665-3001, 314-665-3001, or online at thehappyroof.com. unfiltered.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Guess who flies all over the place, all the time, all different sort of circumstances? Yes, it's me. I'm talking about myself because I've been through every single airport experience there is to tell about. And the best one I've ever had is at Mid-America St. Louis Airport. That's right. I'm talking about Mid-America St. Louis Airport. You may not have heard about them, but they are growing. They're just on the Illinois side. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Illinois, I got to drive an extra 10 minutes to get there. Let me tell you this. You get those 10 minutes back immediately. There's no circling lots or parking off-site and having to take shuttles or any of that. The parking is just a few steps from the door. From there, you're checked in and through security in minutes. And oh, did I mention you're surrounded by a bunch of people that are really happy because they're all going to vacation destinations. 7+ destinations in Florida, including Orlando. So there's your Disney trip right there. Gulf Shores, Alabama. Yes, the St. Louis vacation capital of the planet. A direct flight to Gulf Shores. How about that? Parking is affordable. No baggage fees for veterans. A Vegas flight. Savannah, Knoxville. The list goes on, and it's only growing from here. The more we use Mid-America St. Louis Airport, the more flights they'll have available for us. So check them out today. The website's incredible. FlyMidAmerica.com. It's Mid-America St. Louis Airport. FlyMidAmerica.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, St. Louis, if 2026 is your year to buy a house or maybe refinance the one you're in now, man, I got the one name for you. It's Kevin Putney, and it's the 123 Mortgage Team. Kevin is a local dude. He's a Kirkwood guy. He's the loan officer that we trusted when we bought our house back in 2017, 2018. So what he's going to do for you, it's going to be exactly what he did for me. They're going to walk you through every step, from fast pre-approval to smooth on-time closing, so you could move with confidence. We refinanced twice with Kevin as well, and it was no stress. From start to finish, it was a huge win, and choice matters. They've got all the loans out there, conventional loans, FHA loans, VA loans, USDA loans, plus a lot of programs you're not going to find anywhere else. And with rates always moving, smart buyers are acting right now. They're buying the home they want now. And if rates drop later, just refinance after 6 full payments. You may even qualify for lender credits of up to $1,500 to save up front and potentially thousands over time. So here's where you start. 314-862-0123, or hit them up online at 123mortgage.com. It's Kevin Putney, Equal Housing Opportunity. All loans subject to underwriting approval. Restrictions apply. Call for details. Cross Country Mortgage, LLC, NMLS 3029, NMLSConsumerAccess.org, 123mortgage.com, 314-862-0123.
The Point.
All right, welcome back to the program. Phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833, the Schreier Air text line. 314-649-DUMB, the Bud Light Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz, the socials at Rizz Show. If you've ever been told to go to hell, or you told somebody to go to hell, you might actually be able to buy it for them now. Hell, Michigan.
Oh, yes.
Hell, Michigan, one of the absolute weirdest and most famous roadside attractions in America, has officially hit the market. And the price tag is a cool $625,000. Honestly, for an entire town...
What?
That's a deal.
$625,000 seems actually reasonable.
And a tourist destination, because everybody wants to take a picture in front of that Welcome to Hell sign.
Yeah, it's cool.
And their greeting would be easy.
Go to hell.
Just add O.
Oh.
It's hello. Stop
Hello from hell.
You aren't just buying the name either. The listing covers over 7 acres of land and comes packed with all the quirky spots that make the town a major bucket list destination for some people. We're talking a souvenir shop, a mini golf course, a wedding chapel.
What? You can get married in hell?
And an ice cream stand brilliantly named the Crematory. Now, the owner is a guy named John Colon. He's 80 years old. He spent decades building the place up. He actually acquired his very first piece of property years ago through a car trade. But after a long run of being the unofficial mayor of hell, John says he's finally ready for some John time. And he's looking to pass the torch.
You know what? This would be a really fun crowd-funded experience.
Here's what I'm
show.
thinking. I'm thinking it starts at $625, and it's probably going to be
$666,000.
Maybe. I think it's going to be into the millions when all is said and done.
Yeah.
That's they start low. That's what they do for the houses now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start really low.
Because it claims here that in 2024, its gross income was $327,000. So it's going to go for a lot more. Just if they're making that
Gross
kind of
income
money.
per year?
That was 2024. They pulled that in 1 year.
How much? 300 and what?
27,000. So if you're, it's a steal if you get it for 600.
$625,000 right now.
Yeah.
So if you got some extra cash laying around, you might want the ultimate conversation starter at dinner parties. Put in an offer.
But it's in land.
How many people can say they literally own hell?
Yeah, it's not near Lake Michigan or anything. Dang it.
Is it in the middle of nowhere? Seriously?
It's like closer to. It's right by Ann Arbor, but just outside of Detroit.
Okay.
Have you been up there? Hell, Michigan?
No, I've never been to Hell, Michigan, but I've been to Michigan. You know what? This reminds me of the show Schitt's Creek. I would love to invest and live there and be the mayor or whatever and
Buy a
own
motel.
It. Yes.
Buy a motel, rehab it.
It'd be so fun.
In Hell, Michigan.
It does have a little.
It's out there for sale now.
Lake or pond.
There is a lake?
Yeah, there's a highland.
water resource.
What is it? Highland Lake. So hello would work too.
That would.
Highland.
You need to buy it.
It's a hello. Yeah.
All right, today is May the 28th. Back in the day, 69 years ago, 1957, the National League club owners voted to let the Brooklyn Dodgers move to L.A. and let the New York Giants move to San Francisco.
Yes.
The Mets were founded 5 years later to fill the National League void left in New York.
Does Bill Maher still own part of the Mets? Did he own part of the Mets?
Yes, I think he's
he
got.
does.
I think he's got a little piece of it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Lucky.
He's like a minority owner.
Does Jerry Seinfeld own part of it too?
I don't know. I don't
Wasn't
think
he a
so.
Mets fan?
He's a
Wasn't
Mets
that the whole
fan,
thing? Okay.
50 years ago, in 1976, the Allman Brothers Band split up after Greg Allman testified against his road manager, a guy named Scooter Herring, who was charged with drug trafficking. Herring got 75 years in prison, and the group got back together 2 years later.
Greg Allman is getting a biopic about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's interesting.
And Devin Allman, who lives in town, his son, is excited about it. So family sounds like they're behind it. It's
Interesting story. 44 years ago, 1982, Rocky III was released. That's the one with Mr. T. 33 years ago, 1993, Super Mario Brothers was released. That was with Bob Hoskins as Mario and John Leguizamo. Or John Leguizamo as Luigi and Dennis Hopper as King Koopa.
That was an incredible film.
Never seen that.
28 years ago, 1998, the great Phil Hartman was shot and killed by his lunatic wife, who then killed herself.
That was awful.
Don't get married.
What? That doesn't happen all the time. Stop this.
16 years ago, 2010, the great Gary Coleman dies at the age of 42. Take a deep dive into his death, and there are some shady things going on.
I don't know
there.
a lot about him.
It's interesting stuff with his wife at the time.
Really?
12 years ago, 2014, Maya Angelou dies at the age of 86. And that same day, Apple officially announces its largest acquisition to date, buying Beats Electronics from Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine for $3 billion.
Whoa.
And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And we begin with this. I got a message yesterday after the new Perfect Circle song called Starless dropped. We had a listener who messaged me. He was like, are you going to talk about this and crap on? And I said, of course I am. So I'm starting it off for that guy who messaged me. This is their first new music in 8 years. Of course, it's Maynard with Billy Howardell. And Josh Freese is drumming on it. And this is cool. So, and it sounds very much like you would expect. So here is the new A Perfect Circle. It's called Starless.
Cool.
It's cool. Billy Howardell says the writing and recording of Starless was simple. Some songs get kicked around and massaged for years, but once in a while, one takes shape quickly as it had been there all along. And that's what this is.
Out now?
It is out now. You can get it wherever you stream.
Okay.
Coming up in Crap On, I'm going to give you a little taste of America with the Patriot remix I made for the 250th.
Well, you worked very hard on this.
I did. And one of the many celebs being personally invited by the president to the 250th celebration is Jared Leto. The band 30 Seconds to Mars, they're in the news, introducing a ticketing system that uses the iris. It's a scan of an iris for a biometric verification to combat the ticket bots during their European tour for next year. So
you go and get an iris scan?
What?
Yes.
Instead of your ticket?
Pretty much. They're saying this is under the guise of we're trying to beat the bots by stealing your iris identity. The collaboration aims to reserve specific tickets for fans who undergo this iris scanning at physical devices referred to as orbs. And so fans who opt for the orb verification, they're going to gain a special ticket inventory, which includes perks like a free ticket and merchandise vouchers. So you just got to sell your soul, your iris to Jared Leto, and you can get some merch. Your thoughts?
Jared Leto wants your iris.
He does.
Well, everything gets hacked, so I say don't do it.
Don't do it, indeed.
Everything gets hacked.
If it keeps the line moving, let's go.
You're down. You bow down to the orb overlords.
No.
Let's go.
Adam Sandler, who I love so much, and his wife Jackie were on the red carpet for her Netflix film Office Romance, and can I just say this? Like, I've talked about this on the show before. I love Adam Sandler and how much he loves his wife, Jackie. She always has cameos in his movies.
Yes.
I love how he speaks about her on Mother's Day and her birthdays, and he's got daughters with her, and he's just a good husband because of I think their love is so
she's
sweet.
in this movie Office Romance.
Right.
And it's a red carpet event.
Yes.
And she looked great. She has an elegant black mini dress on, and he was wearing
his love affair to the Knicks.
a bright orange and blue sweatsuit to celebrate the Knicks making it to the finals.
Yes. And so he's getting some backlash, the Sandman. So a lot of people are saying this is who he is. He always looks this way.
Yeah, but man, it's not about you. It's about your
Jackie.
wife.
Yeah.
Like it's your wife's project.
Now,
it's your wife's red carpet thing.
She says that she supports Adam Sandler's fashion preferences. And I'm sure she does. I think they love each other a lot.
There's no way she was happy about it. Absolutely.
I mean, at least it matched.
It didn't.
You know, and it's topical. Listen, I'm a simp for Adam Sandler.
Sure, I love Adam Sandler too, but I think it was kind of a dick move. Like,
well, does he dress up for his?
I don't think he does.
No, he's always the schlub.
Yeah.
You know, the sweatsuit, the loose pants, the loose, baggy sweatshirt. But you're taking focus away from your wife.
I agree, I get that. But also, like, remember when he's Robbie Hart in The Wedding Singer and he is wearing the suit that he wears in his band? He looks really nice in a suit. I mean, he did have a curly mullet, but he looks very nice dressed up, too. So he's somebody who could definitely rock both, and he just chooses not to.
I'm sure she took hours to get ready.
I know.
And she wants, this event. She's walking the carpet, obviously, for her thing. Mm-hmm. And then he's standing there getting all the attention.
I know.
Not just because he's Adam Sandler, but because of what he's wearing.
I know. And for that, yeah, I think he could have dolled up more.
Way she's happy about this.
You don't
no way.
Nobody's even talking about it, the damn movie. I mean, we are. Again, it's called Office Romance on Netflix.
I love Adam Sandler. I think he's cool as hell, and I love the look, and I love the I don't care attitude. Fine. But I don't know.
Yeah.
The fact that she says she supports her husband's fashion preferences, fine. It's nice to say keep an aligned front. But no way she's happy about that. No way.
In other relationship news, guys, Gayle King is finally speaking out about the long-standing rumor that she and Oprah are secretly dating.
And they are.
And
Gay.
they are not gay.
How'd
you know
Gayle
that? That's
admitted
incredible.
the rumors deeply bothered her following her divorce. Tabloids falsely claiming a secret romance caused the split. She begged Oprah to address the situation on TV, and Gayle complained to her friend, "It's hard enough for me to get a date on Saturday night, and now people think I'm a lesbian." Oprah flatly refused to shut down the rumors on her talk show. She told her frustrated friend, "Hey, just leave it be." And then Gayle King explained that if they were in fact lesbians, they would proudly tell the public. She noted there's nothing wrong with it, but she simply prefers men. So Gayle and Oprah finally addressed, Gayle did, addressed
Gayle
it. They
did.
are not
I still don't buy it.
having relations. They're just great friends.
Where's Stedman? Haven't seen him in a while.
I know.
He doesn't need to be anywhere. He's
Poor guy.
enjoying his
Stedman
life.
Graham.
Cindy Crawford is opening up about a health condition that she's been dealing with for a long time. I think everybody on the show loves Cindy Crawford in different ways. Rafe talks deeply about having the VHS tape in the 90s of her hot-ass workout in the red swimming suit.
Yeah.
I remember also loving her. I still love her. She's all over my Pinterest inspiration pages because her style in the 90s was everything. Now she's 60 and she's still rocking it. You can follow her on Instagram and see her life these days. But I had no idea, and I never would have thought this. Now I'm going to look at her photos now to see if I even notice. She's got a condition called blepharoptosis. Blepharoptosis. It's basically a term for droopy eyelids. And she's been dealing with this for a long time.
She get them pulled back a little bit?
No, she doesn't want to go under the knife. Instead, she's partnered up with a treatment called Upneek, which essentially wakes up the eyelid muscle.
So droopy eyelids.
And it's something that happens. Yeah. I think my mom's best friend, Lisa, shout out to Aunt Lisa, she had this surgery done where she had to have her eyelid just becomes too stretched out, and it can actually impair your vision. And I guess that's kind of what Cindy Crawford.
She just can't open her eyes all the way. I wonder.
Well, when she wakes up, her eyes don't really wake up until about 9:30. She says, she'll wake up at 6, but her eyes
Her
are
eyes
so
don't wake up
stretched
till
out.
9:30.
Yeah,
They're tired.
she's so tired. Sam Elliott is recognized for his deep voice, which he revealed in a recent interview was used for Smokey the Bear. So here he is. He was on Deadline. Here is Sam Elliott talking to that.
Sam Elliott was Smokey the Bear?
Do people know you were Smokey the Bear?
Well, apparently you do. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yep.
It's totally him.
There it is.
And here he is talking about the special connection to that campaign.
You know what's interesting is I've been doing that voice for a long time, not the commercials that they're doing now. Now he's very talkative. He's like everybody today. He's got something to say. But I was born on the same day and year that campaign began.
When was that?
August 9th, 1944.
How cool is that? And so his career began in the 60s with television roles like Tombstone, Roadhouse, The Big Lebowski, of course. And he's been involved in a lot of the Taylor Sheridan projects.
Smokey the Bear used to be a man of few words. And that was Sam Elliott. Only you could prevent wildfires.
That's all that needed to be said.
That's all that needed to be said. I guess now the new Smokey's talkative.
He's talkative bear.
Gather around, children.
I am so excited about this upcoming movie called Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. Have you heard about this?
Is this the Robert Pattinson movie?
No.
Oh, okay. That's something else.
This is the John Hamm movie. This is a comedy. So, you know how everybody always, well, not everybody, some people are very vanilla and would never do this. You know, sometimes you have a celebrity hall pass with your person. Like Tim's is Rachel McAdams and mine switches week to week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I feel like we all have them. And you think, it's a celebrity. I'll never get the chance to bang that person. Well, this movie is following a woman named Gail Daughtry, who her husband and her, they have a celebrity hall pass agreement. And from the trailer that I saw, he gets to actually have sex with his hall pass. And now she is on a mission to find John Hamm because that is her hall pass. And she's like, we have to save my marriage because I have to even the score. I have to get in touch with John Hamm. Weird Al is in this movie.
Wow.
John Slattery, who is John Hamm's co-star in Mad Men, plays himself. John Hamm is playing himself. And the trailer is really fantastic. It's really long, so I didn't pull any audio from it, but you just need to watch it, too, because there's a dangler in this trailer.
Yes.
There's
Danglers only.
John Slattery getting punched in the face. John Hamm is playing
When is this
himself.
coming out?
It's coming out on July 10th in theaters. It's called Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, and actually looks really good. So
that's fun. Now, I was mentioning the Robert Pattinson movie. Do you have that?
I don't. Go.
So it is an A24 movie, and it's based on To Catch a Predator.
Oh, yeah, the voice.
No, Chris Hansen.
Oh.
So Robert Pattinson plays Chris Hansen. It's called Prime Time, and it's about Robert Pattinson plays a special version of Chris Hansen during the franchise's peak popularity in the mid-2000s.
How's that going to be? You think that's going to be good?
I don't know. I think that sounds like it could be great. Again, it's an A24 movie, Prime Time. I don't know.
Be out this summer, sounds like.
I don't know when it's coming out, but...
I wonder what Chris has to say about that. Is he like, or will he have a cameo in such film?
Expected this fall.
Okay.
No, I don't know if he's got a cameo or anything, but it's got a good cast. Phoebe Bridgers.
Oh, nice. I like her music. Okay. Speaking of voices, 11 Labs has partnered with Stanley Universe to resurrect the iconic Marvel creator's voice and likeness through AI. We were talking about Ozzy's AI avatar that's coming out
now
through the family.
AI.
Now Stanley. It's going to be all about classic literature. The Stanley Book Club of the Month will have his AI-generated voice, starting with Treasure Island, so you can hear Stanley talk to you about that book. And his likeness will be available for users to create comic-style images and video content. So if you love him and you miss him, now you can really nerd out with the AI Stanley.
Yeah, you'd always nerd out when a new Marvel movie would come out and you'd look for the Stanley cameo. He was always in every one of the movies.
That was so cool.
Somewhere.
R.I.P. Your favorite, Rizz, Cynthia Erivo, is setting the record straight on if she and Ariana Grande are actually friends.
Oh, I hope they are.
And they are. They
Best
are
friends, besties.
Extremely tight. So Cynthia revealed that they still text each other almost every day. And as she put it, they don't fake it. She says, if I'm a friend, then I'm a friend. And if I'm not, then I'm not. And, she was also kind of reflecting in this interview about whenever they were in Singapore. Remember this after the second Wicked came out, and a fan approached Ariana Grande, and Cynthia Erivo kind of stepped in.
Oh, yeah.
And then a lot of people, it
was weird.
Were saying it was weird, calling her deeply insidious, rooted in how people view black women, like as aggressive or something. So, she was like, look, I'm just trying to protect my friend and be there for my friend.
Just
and everybody turned it into something crazy.
Two weirdos. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
You hang up.
You hang up.
I'm going to hang up last. You hang up. She said that also all of the online cruelty and hosts on radio shows made her feel like her humanity has been stripped away for just acting on instinct and just loving her friend. So she is being very genuine.
John says don't do the eyelid surgery.
Oh, why?
I guess he did it. Now he looks surprised all the time.
Oh, no. Sucks. And finally, guys, the Great American State Fair, marking the United States' 250th birthday, is going to run from June 25th through the July 10th at the National Mall in Washington,
And it's
D.C.
going to be lit.
Here we go. Guys, buckle up. This is a remix I made for everybody to announce the
Who's playing? Who's playing? What is the American Fair they're calling it?
The Great American State Fair. And
The
it is
Great
a
American
state fair
Fair.
indeed.
Here we go. Who's playing?
Let it roll.
CNC Music Factory?
Hell yeah, we got him.
Got him.
Oh, what's that? The Commodores?
Oh, the Commodores. With Lionel Richie or not?
Probably not.
Okay, probably not. Celebrate America.
Probably not.
250. Commodores. Okay. Who else? Who else we got?
Well, CNC Music Factory.
Again?
They'll be there.
So they found artists from the...
Oh, Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli will be there, you guys.
So, yeah, well, one's dead, and now you got a group that doesn't actually sing their own songs.
Oh, no. I wonder who else is going to be there.
These are the biggest artists
CNC Music Factory.
1777.
Okay, CNC Music Factory is going to be there.
And so is Flo Rida.
Flo Rida. America 250.
But I wonder who could really top the night. You know, I wonder who could really bring it home for America and for the troops.
CNC Music Factory.
CNC Music Factory will definitely be there. The CNC Music Factory. But I wonder who could really be pulled in, you know, and really save the day for the United States. And give us exactly what we want, which is a good freaking time.
Yeah. Brett Michaels, of course, for the troops. Yes. What a
And
lineup.
it doesn't get better than this. You tell him, Brett. That's exact. And CNC Music Factory
Music
will
Factory
be
is
there.
playing.
Fantastic.
As will Vanilla Ice, Martina McBride, and more artists to be announced at a later time when we've forgotten about this completely.
All right.
They went out and got the
cream of the crop.
Yep, the best.
So do it for the troops.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday, America. It'll be catered by Hooters, and that is your crap.
All right, celebrities celebrating a birthday today. WWE superstar Seth Rollins turns 40. Secretary of State Marco Rubio turns 55. Kylie Minogue turns 58. Krista Miller. Do we know who she is?
Krista Miller? Sounds like somebody I went to high school with.
She was Jordan on Scrubs. She was Ellie on Cougar Town. Kate on the Drew Carey Show. She's in Shrinking. She's the neighbor in Shrinking.
Oh, I love her then.
Awesome, yeah.
She's married to Bill Lawrence, coincidentally, the creator of both Scrubs, Cougar Town, and Shrinking. Krista Miller is 62. Kirk Gibson. In 1988, he won baseball's MVP award as a member of the Dodgers. They made it to the World Series where he hit one of the most memorable home runs of all time. Kirk Gibson is 69 today. John Fogerty, CCR, how old?
Ooh, 72.
He's
John
got to be older
Fogerty.
than 77.
Let's see, 60s. Maybe, no, he's probably older. He's probably 78.
That's right, 81.
81.
And Gladys Knight is 82. And our buddy Chris Kerber, happy birthday, Chris Kerber.
He is 97.
Is 83. Today's porno birthday is Veronica Hall. And today's birthday girl has been in 18 fine films, including Bored Housewives, The Bottom Line, Catwoman, Classic Bush, Flesh for Frankenstein, Girl Crazy, Not the Naked Gun, but the Naked Bun, No More Mr. Nice Guy, Pleasure is My Business, Sex Sluts from Beyond the Galaxy, and who could forget her role in 1989's The Erotic Adventures of Bedman and Throbbing. Veronica Hall is 59 years old. That's porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, and let's play a little 3 and 5. 3 and 5. Get you on the phone, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Rafe will give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. We've got tickets to go see Godsmack with special guests, Stone Temple Pilots, That's June 14th at the Amphitheater. Tickets to go see Cody and Cambria Friday night, September 25th at the pageant. Man, we need to get some WD-40 for that friggin' door.
Okay.
And we got tickets for the Killers of Kill Tony tomorrow over at the Factory. All right, 3 and 5 is next. 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. We'll do it next. Oh, remember, no ums or ahs to start your answer. That's a big-time rule. Mm-hmm. All right, 7:48, Thursday, traffic and weather. Learn coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. If you need some extra cash, Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have the left lane blocked due to an accident on eastbound 70 just past the Blanchette Bridge. Stop and go traffic from 5th Street exit. Also, eastbound 70 just past Highway 94. The left lane is blocked due to an accident as well. Slow traffic everywhere else. Your high today will be 86 degrees, a little cloudier than it was yesterday, 67 overnight. Right now, it's 71 degrees at 7:48.
Caw? Caw? What is that noise? Oh, I know. It's the Battlehawks caw cry. And if you hear that, Battlehawks fans, you know the sound of Battlehawks football in the Dome for 2026 this season. And Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken wants you to be a part of it. That's why their new Battlehawks box will get you 4 of their famous, delectable, delicious hand-breaded chicken strips in an order of their soft on the inside, always crispy on the outside, perfectly done potato wedges, a little bit of honey mustard to dunk them in. Plus, you also get a code valid for buy one, get one free Battlehawks tickets. With this deal, get game day ready with the Battlehawks box for just $9.99. So for under $10 at any St. Louis area's Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken location, you get the Battlehawks box, you get a free ticket to the game. And guess what? You can get the box in-store or by ordering online using Lee's new mobile app, which will take about all of 12 seconds to download. And if you do that, you get more bonuses. You can also earn points for free food and discounts in the future. I mean, what more do you want from the best chicken joint on the planet? You get the best chicken strips. You get potato wedges. You get free tickets to a Battlehawks game, and you get free meals in the future. Come on, get down to Lee's right now. Get down to the Dome and support the Battlehawks in 2026. Caw-caw!
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, we've all been there. You know, you lived in St. Louis long enough to know that once May hits, you know, it's the chaos season. Graduations, end of school year, the gorgeous warm weather finally sticking around. Your house becomes the ultimate landing pad for kids and pets and a whole lot of Missouri mud. Our homes are where the real memories happen, but let's be honest, after 20 years of marriage and a house full of life, those carpets and vents have seen some things. And this is why you got to call our friends at Zero Res. They don't use nasty, dirt-attracting soaps or chemicals that leave your floors feeling gross and crunchy. It's called Zero Residue for a reason. Plus, don't even think about the DIY route. You're just going to end up with soaked carpets for 3 days, and ain't nobody got time for that. So this month, get 3 rooms of carpet Zero Resified, starting at just $139, and get your whole home air duct cleaning for $5.99. Check out all those great Google reviews. See why St. Louis trusts them. 314-474-2020 or go to ZeroResSTL.com and tell them you want the Rizz Show special. Spelled forward or backward, it's the same, Zero Res.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Fellas, you've heard Rafe, Moon, and myself talk about Victor Men's Health for a long time, and there's a huge reason for that is because I like to feel great. I know the fellas like to feel great, and I want you to feel great. So if you're like me and today you kind of need a boost, you need a little replenishing, a recharge, or maybe just rehydrated, well, it's time to go to Victor Men's Health and swing by there and take advantage of their IV drips. I mean, you can get loaded up. You're going to feel incredible, and you can sit in those amazing zero-gravity massage chairs. Absolutely amazing. But the other thing I love is next week, I'm going into Victor Men's Health, and I'm getting my blood drawn so they could take a look at what's happening inside my body, tell me what I'm deficient in, just like I did years ago. That's how I found out I was vitamin deficient in a lot of areas, plus my testosterone was just a wreck, so they got that all leveled out, and I do feel a million times better. But I still need that IV drip, so I think I'm going to swing by there today or tomorrow. But anyways, go to Victor Men's Health. They got 4 locations throughout the area, 1 in each O'Fallon. They have the one down in Sunset Hills that has a cardiologist, so they could take an inside look at your heart, do preventative care. Absolutely amazing. Or you can go to the one in Town and Country, and that's the one Moon, Rafe, and I go to, and they're going to take care of you, and they're the ultimate teammate. So, guys, get yourself checked out. Start feeling incredible and just do preventative care the right way. Go to Victor Men's Health. Go to VictorMen'sHealth.com.
and you're listening to the Rizzuto Show. God, I love him. Happy birthday, Rizz.
But you got to hear what this mom in Portland did. It's absolute peak mama bear energy.
Yeah.
Did you send me the story? So this woman's name is Amanda Brown. She was in bed around 11 o'clock at night. She was watching a movie with her two kids when she heard this awful screaming coming from inside her house. Mm-hmm. And she couldn't understand most of it, but she clearly heard the guy yelling, "I'll kill you, I'll kill everyone."
I didn't send you this.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
So instead of freezing, Amanda went to investigate. She found a guy standing right by her sliding glass door, holding a metal trash can lid in one hand and some random object in the other. And her immediate thought? Meet crazy with crazy.
I did send you this.
So Amanda has a stick.
Yes.
That she keeps right by her bed for emergencies. So she grabbed it, she ran straight at this guy, and she started swinging. And she said she completely went for him. And thankfully, it worked. He started backing out of the house. A neighbor's Ring camera actually caught the audio of her absolutely screaming at him out of the neighborhood. And as soon as he fled, she called 911.
See? Crazy sometimes has to meet crazy.
Crazy meets crazy. So the police tracked this guy down at a nearby park, and he immediately bolted. They ended up cornering him on a footbridge. But when an officer went to arrest him, the guy actually hit the officer on the head with a softball-sized rock. They eventually got him into custody, and he's facing some heavy charges, including first-degree burglary and assaulting an officer. Luckily, the cop was cleared at the hospital, and he's already back on duty. But it gets weirder when they looked up the suspect, this 35-year-old guy named Timothy Reed. They found out he had just been arrested a couple days prior for exposing himself to kids at a park.
Sounds like a jerk.
And when the deputy asked him about it back then, he was making all kinds of rambling statements, claiming that God told him to do it.
Oh, boy.
So Amanda and her kids are definitely shaken up, but she's refusing to let it ruin her peace of mind. She basically said that bad things happen. She ain't going to live in fear.
Yeah.
And honestly, meet crazy with crazy is a pretty solid survival strategy.
See? Okay, great. I've been saying this on this show since 2023, and you all are like,
Who said that?
Yeah,
you guys
not
did.
A single person has ever pushed back on that.
You're making that up.
No, you did, because I've said this, well, maybe it was Moon, who's not here to defend himself, but sometimes you just got to act crazy. Like we talked about specifically with if you saw a dad yelling at their child loudly in a Target aisle. And I said, yeah, I would definitely say something. And my reason was crazy's got to meet crazy. And then you all pushed back on that. Maybe not Rafe.
Wow.
So I'm thankful that now people are coming around.
Well, that's a different situation.
Is it?
Yes, a guy in your house who's threatening to kill everybody.
Same
and
a-hole.
You beat him away. What?
Yeah. I assume the father screaming, ridiculously at his child in public and making a scene
is
and being
way different
awful
than somebody breaking into your home with your kids.
It's the gateway drug.
What? I'm always crazy meet crazy. That's fine. I love that. I love that strategy. That's a great strategy.
Okay.
But we're talking apples and oranges here.
Well, I look at it the same.
Okay.
Both a threat.
All right. Okay. The latest workout trend, and then we'll get to the contest here. Have you guys heard of chess boxing?
Chest?
Like
chess.
Chess.
Oh,
I thought you meant like
chess
punch, like
boxing.
busty heart, where you're knocking people out with your big old boobies.
No, and I've heard of this before, and I guess I heard of this as a Russian thing.
Oh.
And now it's coming to the States. There's a boxing gym in Brooklyn, New York, which has been running chess boxing events. They combine speed chess and live boxing sparring. So they're 90-minute classes that mix high-intensity cardio, technical ring work, strategic chess training. They do it every Sunday. It's $40 for drop-ins. There are a total of 11 rounds, 6 rounds of chess, alternating with 5 rounds of boxing. And each are about 3 minutes long. So, for example, contestants will start with chess, and then when time expires, the match is paused, and the competitors put on boxing gloves, and they get into a ring. And then after 3 minutes, they return to the game board. You win through a knockout, a checkmate, a time forfeit on the chess clock, a resignation in either discipline, or a referee stoppage. Love this.
I would do this because, I mean, one chance I would get in a boxing ring and actually win because you're just battling nerds. This is awesome.
That's right.
That is awesome.
That's right. So this isn't just a stunt at one gym. There are 3 major chess boxing clubs actually in New York, and they're thinking this could catch on in other cities.
Interesting. You work your brain, get a little brain damage, work your brain again, get a little brain damage. I like it.
I'm all for it.
We have the Chess Hall of Fame. I mean, we should be next, right?
We should be. We've had some great boxers come out of St. Louis.
Heck yeah. And we have a giant chess piece.
Spinks Brothers. You know? Yeah, we are a chess city. I don't know.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. All right, let's give away some stuff. All right, and today's contest is sponsored by...
Yes, our contest is always sponsored by Rizz.
I think it's Universal Windows Direct.
It is. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
All right, so we are playing 3 and 5. It's a simple game. Rafe's going to give you a category. You name 3 things in that category within 5 seconds. 2 out of 3 categories right, you win your choice of prizes. No ums or ahs to start your answer. We've got Godsmack tickets. We got Cohen and Cambria tickets. We've got the Killers of Kill Tony tickets tomorrow over the factory. First show sold out, and a second show has been added to see fan favorites from Kill Tony. All right, 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. Let's go to the phones, and we've got Jace. Hello, Jace.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
All right, Jace out of Redbud. Let's go. Let's play 3 and 5.
Jace, good luck, brother. Jace, give me 3 names that start with the letter J.
Jace, Jason, Jeremy.
Boom.
Nice. I know this is Jace.
Guy with the name Jace.
With a J. As soon as he got it, I go, he was made for this.
All right, here we go. Next.
Jace, name 3 side characters from Star Wars.
Boba Fett, C-3PO, R2-D2.
Yes. Outstanding. And a very well-placed
That's great. Great.
I got no complaints.
Jace, winner, what do you want?
I'll do Godsmack.
Godsmack and STP, June 14th at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. You're going? Hang on. I've got 1 pair of tickets for that show left.
Well done.
Let's go to Cameron. Hello, Cameron.
Good morning, my own.
All right, Cameron, here we go. You ready to play 3 and 5?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
All right, Cameron. You're 2 Monster Energy drinks in. I like your style, brother. Cameron, name 3 famous fast food mascots.
Hamburglar, Ronald McDonald, and the Burger King.
Ooh, did he get it
I
in
think
time?
he got it in time.
Did he get it in time? The shot was up before the buzzer?
I was listening to Burger King as it played out, and I feel like the G hit right at the buzzer to me.
I don't know.
She's fair.
She's fair.
All right, I think he got it too.
He said the Burger King. I think the got out before. I think Burger King came after the buzzer, but he did say the, and if you guys like it, I like it. I like his energy.
Yeah,
we're going to allow
we'll
it.
give it to him. Next.
All right, dude. Name 3 brands of barbecue sauce.
Oh, Casey, Masterpiece, Sweet Baby Ray's, and Malls.
Yeah,
Come on,
baby.
give it to me.
Whoa.
Yeah, people are on it
I know.
today.
Woo! You guys are the best.
What do you want, Cameron?
I guess some Kill Tony tickets or whatever it is.
All right, tomorrow at the factory. Hang on. He's going. Patrick, hello.
Oh, good morning.
All right, Patrick, let's play 3 and 5.
Patrick, good luck. Patrick, name 3 dog breeds.
Black Mouse Curve, Rottweiler, German Shepherd.
Okay.
All right, on it. Next.
Name 3 classic 80s action movies.
Die Hard. No, that's not it.
Nah, yeah, you stalled.
You had it.
No stalling.
You lost
All right,
it.
final one, Patrick, for the win.
Patrick, name 3 game show hosts.
Pat Sajak, Ryan Seacrest, and Vanna White.
Oh, did not get it.
Had it.
Did not. Is Vanna a host?
Yeah, she's a part of that.
I'd have given it to him if it would have been on time.
Wasn't on time, though. Is she a host, though? She's a letter turner.
Like Trebek, Bob Barker.
How dare you?
But that's what she does.
She's
A lot of people
co-host.
watch that show for Vanna, specifically. Like me. I loved her. I didn't care that Pat Sajak, who?
But she's not the host. She just let her turns.
Yeah, but she wore beautiful dresses.
She
and
did.
Was smoking hot and still is.
She did. Easiest job in show business. She don't even have to turn the letters anymore.
Good.
She just puts her hand up.
Yeah.
Let's see you show up for work today. Let's see you work for 20 years in an evening gown.
Find out what Vanna White's net worth is.
Okay. You guys want to take a guess?
Ooh, yes. I'm going to say...
Net worth.
Net worth. Vanna White. Vanna White net worth. I'm going to let you guess first. Rafe?
$17 million.
Okay, $17
I'm going to say... Been on that show a long time.
Long time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say...
She had commercials, endorsement deals.
You said 17?
I say 17
I'm going to say 10.
You guys are
Scott.
idiots.
Oh, Scott's on the phone.
You guys are dumb.
How much is Vanna White worth?
$85 million.
85?
Yes.
Damn.
You guys are lowballing Vanna. No thanks.
Damn. $85 million.
Well, she bought all those vowels, so I figured she was,
She did.
In debt.
Bought all those vowels.
Hello, Cody.
Hey, happy Christmas.
All right, Cody, let's go.
Cody. Cody, name a type of sauce or dip. 3, please.
Soy sauce, wasabi sauce, barbecue sauce.
Right on.
What's wasabi sauce?
Wasabi is a sauce on the side that you dip.
No, it's not.
It
I
just
said or
is.
dip.
You dip
Wasabi's
into.
not a dip.
Yes, you dip.
You guys work this out as judges. Are we giving it to him or not?
When you are at the sushi and you need to get the wasabi on. What
Yeah,
do you do?
smear some on.
Okay, what did you say? A sauce or a dip? It's a
Wasabi's
sauce.
not a sauce.
What would you consider it? A
Wasabi is
condiment?
real wasabi is a grated root.
So is ginger.
Okay, we're not talking about ginger. We're talking about wasabi.
Well, I'm trying to get your gauge on what's a condiment, what's a sauce, what's a dip.
He didn't say condiment. He said
I know, but are you saying it's a condiment?
it's an accoutrement to go along with sushi.
Nobody speaks French on this show, okay?
I do. That's the only word I know, but I know that one.
It's not.
So you're saying no?
Scott.
Ask. Scott.
I need a tiebreaker here, bud.
Scott, go ahead.
I'm siding with Rizz on this one.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay.
The cheese stands alone.
Is all right? What's the question?
Is wasabi a sauce or a dip?
Or dip? We'll let the internet decide.
Okay.
It can't be a sauce.
Wasabi is a paste.
Oh God.
Commonly served as a condiment, often as a dip. I'm going to give it to him.
Thank you, Rizz.
Wasabi is usually a paste made from wasabi root that's commonly used as a condiment, often as a dip, e.g. mixing it into the soy sauce
That's right.
or using it directly on sushi. I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
You can thank the internet. Next.
All right. Now that we've gotten through that, name 3 TV doctor shows.
House, Scrubs, Grey's Anatomy.
This guy's done here.
What a bunch of winners today. This is
Lord's work
excellent.
is done. They're
Cody,
on it today.
what do you want?
Oh, heat, baby.
Coed and Cambria coming to the pageant September 25th. Hang on. Okay, great. Justin, hello.
Merry Christmas, Rizz.
All right, Justin, here we go.
Justin, excellent. Justin, give me 3 names that start with the letter C.
Chris, Charles, Chester.
Nope.
Nope.
What?
No, you didn't get it in time.
Didn't quite
The
get
buzzer
there.
already went.
Sorry,
no.
bud.
And we are giving people the benefit of the doubt this morning, but that was clearly over the line.
Yeah.
Next.
Let's go.
It's okay. All right. Listen closely. Name 3 movies not in theaters right now.
Final Destination 1, Final Destination 2, Final Destination 3.
That's true.
Technically, all
Technically,
correct.
why Final Destination?
Maybe he watched it last
Popped
night.
in. Hey,
I'm in construction. All I see is accidents waiting to happen.
Oh, okay. All
that
right,
makes
got it.
sense.
Top of mind.
All right, final one, Justin. Here we go.
That's anxiety-inducing. Name 3 popular board games.
Monopoly.
Oh, no.
Dang.
Oh, no.
Dang.
All right, Amy, you ready to play?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Here we go.
Amy, name 3 Rolling Stones songs.
Satisfaction.
Nah.
I just went blank.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You got another one? Here we go.
Amy, name 3 items in a bathroom medicine chest.
aspirin, razor, scissors.
Could have said anything.
Yeah. We don't know.
It's your chest. What's in there?
Keep anything in there.
Could be a
If I want
dwarf.
to keep books.
Yeah.
Would you say dwarves?
Yeah, it's your chest.
Yeah,
Put
see, whatever you want
in
to put in
Whatever
there,
you
yeah.
want.
Then you in a cupboard. I mean,
All right, Amy, last one.
Amy, name 3 sex positions.
Missionary, backwards cowboy, and 69.
What's up?
Okay.
Backwards cowboy's
Backwards
fine.
cowboy technically is,
That's fine.
What is that?
Well,
That's
backwards cowgirl is reverse
cowgirl.
cowgirl. This is just when a boy does
It's when
it.
you're looking
What
away.
is-
So so imagine it. It's 2 men,
It's
and one
Brokeback
of
Mountain.
them is on their backs, and then the other one is facing his feet and sitting on him.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on what you're
Hang
about
on.
to find.
We're about to find something out here.
Backwards cow. What did she say?
She said backwards cowboy is not a standard, universally defined sex position name.
But is.
I mean, I guess.
I guess it would be reverse cowboy. But also, it's a synonym of
Honestly,
backwards.
for the creativity.
It could be. I guess.
You know what?
Also,
I saw
way
it
to
in my
go,
head.
Amy.
When she said it, I saw it in my head.
I did too.
How
Now it's up there.
is this a 2-dude situation?
It is a-
Moo
yes,
buckaroo.
it's a
Yeah, of course.
Okay, all right,
situation.
fine. We'll give it to her.
Good job, Amy.
Thank you.
You know what? Very inclusive.
It is very
That was a very
Yeah.
inclusive three sex positions.
Amy,
You
what
covered
do you-
all your ground
What
there.
do you want?
Kill Tony.
Kill Tony. All right, going tomorrow. Hang on one second. All right, let's keep it going here with Richard. Hello, Richard.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
So far, so good. Let's go.
All right, Richard. Name 3 popular chip brands.
Lay's, Doritos, Cool Ranch. Dorito.
I don't like it.
I said brands, and he said Doritos twice.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's flavors. You gave me flavors.
Where's the Pringles? Where's the Pringles?
All good.
He could have said it.
It's okay.
You could have said
And
he did
trust
not.
me, I love a Cool Ranch Dorito, but
I
Oh,
get
for
it.
one, Richard. Let's redeem ourselves.
here we go. Breathe.
Richard, name 3 brands of headache medicine.
Tylenol, aspirin, Allegra.
Nope.
I know. He don't.
Advil.
You're taking Excedrin, Advil, Aleve.
Oh, we got to end on a winner. Carlo. Hello, Carlo.
What's up?
All right, Carlo, let's play.
What's up, dude? Carlo, name 3 Mario Kart characters.
Mario, Luigi, Yoshi.
Way to go.
One was a gimme.
Yeah. Okay, next.
Name 3 cartoon dogs.
Scooby, Snoopy, and Hong Kong Phooey.
Oh, my God.
Dang, dude. Hong Kong.
My
food.
God. All right, Carlo, what do you want?
Godsmack.
Godsmack.
Dude,
All right,
people
we're out of
were
Godsmack
on it
tickets.
today. I am really
Outstanding.
impressed with the
Outstanding,
callers today.
indeed. All right, last contestant, Tim.
Good morning, Riz.
All right, Tim, let's play.
Tim, name 3 items in a first aid kit.
Scissors, Band-Aid, gauze.
2. All right, Tim and Marion, let's go.
Tim, out of Marion, So Ill, my stomping grounds. Tim, name 3 Beatles songs.
Abbey Road, Come Together. Hey Jude.
Abbey Road is an album. That's
Oh.
okay.
Album.
That's fine.
You're right.
That's
okay.
fine. Okay. Here we go. Last one.
Tim, for the win. Name 3 brands of toothpaste.
Colgate, Crest.
Oh, no.
Tom's. I can't. Those are the only ones I know, though, I think. Or was it
Crest, Colgate.
Mentadent?
Sensodyne.
Sensodyne.
Well, we had a lot. We had a good amount of winners.
We did.
Gave away a lot of stuff. That was excellent. Good job, guys.
Well done. Sorry we couldn't end on a good one.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back with your emails. Our ratio emails and text messages are next. AI botches student names at graduation. I don't know if you saw this story or not.
Oh, no.
Whoops. Proving robots are not ready for commencement duty. I'll let you know what happened. It's 8:18. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather. Learn coming at you.
Golden Oak Lending sponsors. Do you need some extra cash? Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. Accident on westbound 70 just past Salisbury. Also, southbound 270 before Ladue Road, there's an accident there. Stop and go traffic from Page. Pretty normally slow like you would see every day out there on the roads. 86 and cloudy today, 68 overnight. Right now it's 74 degrees at 8:18.
Yesterday, I got to go over to Mountaintop Motor Company. I love going out there. I love checking out their inventory, just walking around a lot and seeing all the amazing new vehicles they brought in. And if you're in the market for a new truck, a new work truck, a minivan, SUV, a Jeep, a sedan, you name it, they got it over there. Just like the 2016 Dodge Charger. Maybe you're looking for a little speed, you're looking for a little fun. They have one that's only got 30,000 miles. Absolutely incredible. They also have a 2022 Toyota Camry with only 48,000 miles. So late model, incredible car. And, obviously Camrys are incredible. And you got a 2013 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Sahara, 34,000 miles. It's going to go quick. So if you want to test drive these, I encourage you to get out there today, because their vehicles move so fast, absolutely amazing. They go across the country and find the most incredible, insane vehicles. They bring them right back here. I get to drive one every week. I know how great these vehicles are. So go to Mountaintop Motor Company. Now, if you're on their website, you go to mountaintopmotors.com and you're trying to find a vehicle and it's not there, reach out to them. They will actually help you find the right vehicle. They're upfront, they're honest, and they're just one of those folks that's not going to hold you over. You're going to get in and get out there with your vehicle very quickly. That's why I love Mountaintop Motor Company. They're going to take care of you. They have over 1,000 5-star reviews for this very reason. So go to mountaintopmotors.com. Go to mountaintopmotors.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, spring is here. Summer's almost here. And, hey, it's time to finally turn your backyard into the ultimate hangout spot. Chesterfield Fence and Deck has everything you need to make it happen. We're talking Vecca Deck, vinyl decking, the strongest deck in the industry. It's zero maintenance, and it comes in great colors like espresso, hazelnut, their newest color, Storm, which is a beautiful natural gray. If you want to get high-tech, ask about the structure louvered roof system. You can control your pergola with a remote or an app on your phone. Rain or shine, you are in control. Chesterfield Fence and Deck offers free in-home estimates, free project design, so there's zero obligation to see what's possible. And they've been a top 100 replacement contractor in the country for years because they do it right the first time. And check this out. Mention the Rizz Show this month. Get 20% off your next outdoor project. Visit the showroom in Chesterfield or go online at ChesterfieldFence.com. ChesterfieldFence.com. It's Chesterfield Fence and Deck. The sign you have the very best. After all, who doesn't want a bigger deck? So graduation day is supposed to be that one unforgettable moment where you finally hear your name called, right? Mm-hmm. Whether it be college, whether it be high school. You walk across the stage, you wave to your cheering family. But for graduates at Glendale Community College in Arizona, a new piece of tech turned that big moment into a total mess. During the school's commencement ceremony, the college decided, hey, let's use this new brand, this new AI system to read off the graduates' names.
Yeah.
And things went downhill quick. So instead of a smooth ceremony, the AI system completely glitched out. The names being read aloud didn't match the students actually walking across the stage. To make things more confusing, the closed caption names at the bottom of the screen froze up entirely. The technical nightmare forced organizers to pause the ceremony at least twice just to figure out what to do. Just read the names yourself.
You know what? So Mark Close, who we work with, his daughter just became a doctor. She's a doctor of psychology out in California.
Yeah.
And he went to her graduation for getting her doctorate. And he said the AI read the names of the graduates there. And I said, that's cool because it didn't glitch or have anything wrong.
Sure.
And they got every name correct, seemingly correct, which I think is great. Because that's the one thing as announcers.
I always love to hear. You look at the program, you're following along in the program, and you see a giant name that's got 14
consonants
14
and no
vowels.
vowels. Right.
I always thought, let's see how they're going to butcher this.
And have you ever been, I got asked last year to read the names on this, little kids softball team.
Yeah.
And I had a back and forth with the woman who asked me to do this because she's like, hey, you mispronounced this person's name. A mess for an announcer if you don't know the names and there's no phonetic spelling.
Yeah, well, especially for that, if they know their name is hard to pronounce, everyone should.
Yeah, this should be phonetic or
phonetically.
What I did at weddings, whenever I'd introduce the wedding party, is if it was one of those weddings where everyone had crazy names, I just took their first name and I'm like Jake and Linda.
Sure.
Instead of saying all the ridiculous.
You can't do that for a graduation, though.
Okay, so I guess AI is great for that, getting the names right.
Yeah,
if it works.
Right.
As it should. But then you take away at least my little moment of joy.
I know.
Well, some people are sad about the water being gone with AI. You're sad about this. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm glad it finally hit you. I'm glad AI finally got into your heart, man.
AI shouldn't replace everything.
Amen. Okay. See, now you're coming over.
I'm coming around.
Wow.
Amazing.
You still want the data centers everywhere, but you're cool. Getting closer.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, man. That's nice.
It's small steps, I guess, into your direction. Maybe as somebody whose name is quite frequently mispronounced for no reason.
Yeah, you have empathy. My mom still calls you
risotto.
Yep. Yeah, but I think she's just hungry. Risotto is so delicious.
Yeah. People get my name wrong almost 85%.
Rizz.
Raff.
It doesn't, they just.
Or Rolf.
Yeah. They add letters and it doesn't bother me. But when I host awards banquets and stuff like that, I did the barbecue awards, and the lady that runs that is on it, and she gives you a binder, and it has everyone's name, and she has phonetic spelling. If anyone's name
so nice
is even questionable.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she has a phonetic spelling right next to it. And I'm like, if
great.
you got a good event planner, they're doing that for whoever the host is.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be like an email afterwards like, oh, you mispronounced this. Like, well, it's your event. You should have given me phonetic spellings.
The biggest butchering of my name was somebody reading aloud. It was, I think we were at a restaurant, and they were asking for Rivatello.
Oh.
Rivatello.
That's a cool last
I
name.
mean, it's close.
Scott Daniel
That's not even.
Rivatello.
That's
that
not
better.
even close.
That's you having your own pasta.
We're throwing letters in that don't belong there.
Yeah, the Rivatello
Did
Show.
you write it?
That sounds nice.
Did I write it?
Your little serial killer handwriting.
Oh,
yeah.
it was like an online reservation thing where they had it on the computer screen. Rivatello.
Hello, I'm the Rivatello.
Rivatello, party of 4. What?
That is awesome.
What?
Amelia Rivatello.
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 Fine. Cool name. Not my name. Rivatello. Okay. Let's get to some of your emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
Emails, I can't even talk, are sponsored by 123 Mortgage. Reach out to Kevin, make your mortgage a win, 123mortgage.com.
All right, well, let's start with this email. Subject line, Rizz Show help. My boyfriend tunes in every morning, but I found out about his raw dog train hookup.
Oh, no.
Raw dog train hookup?
Yeah, this is a good one. I'm
So
excited to read it.
train, like a physical choo-choo train?
Well,
Or running a
wait,
train.
Or,
if you wait-
yes, thank you, Lauren.
Okay.
yes, if you wait just a second, you'll
Okay.
find out.
Oh, I'm so curious.
Hey, Riz, Moon, and the crew. I need you guys to read this on air because my boyfriend listens to you every single day. He just got back from a 2-month work trip overseas. On his way home, he had to take a 15-hour train ride. So it's a choo-choo.
Okay.
Apparently, that long ride makes you lose your damn mind because he met a completely random woman on board and slept with her. To make it a million times worse, no condom, no protection, no nothing.
Oh, no.
Train sex, huh? Nice.
Train sex.
Not
Does
since
it
the
Does it
1800s.
happen? Does it count if it happens on light rail? I don't know. The absolute craziest part is when he was literally 2 days away from seeing me. He did this after being gone for 2 months. I was actually scheduled to meet him at the airport. The next day, he called me to confess what he had done, but when I started asking completely normal, reasonable questions about it, he threw a tantrum, got mad, and hung up on me. He thinks he's...
huh?
Yeah, he confessed.
It's not what happens on the train stays on the train?
No.
guess not.
And this
The
was in
rule's over.
Europe?
No, here in
It
the
just
States.
says train ride. He
There's
said
a
he was
Metro
gone
link.
overseas.
Yeah, Metrolink?
He thinks he's the victim here, but I want him to hear this while he's driving and listening to his favorite show. What should I do to make this breakup as brutal as possible? Please give me advice.
Well, you're on a great
Dump his
start.
ass. Dump his ass.
Well, yeah, she's dumping his ass. And this is a good start. I read your
Cut
email.
up all his clothes,
He's
too.
listening to it. Yeah.
Okay.
Riz
What?
says cut up his clothes. Scott?
Well, if you guys get married, make sure you have a train on your dress because he likes trains.
They're not
Okay.
getting married.
Okay, yeah, don't get married. Also, was the lady's name Jen by any chance?
Why does that matter?
I don't know.
Ingen, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
that was actually
you're in
very
timeout
good.
now, Scott.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in timeout now. So you
And
just sit there.
Jen,
This
Don't
is one
talk to him
time I
anymore.
can,
He's in
Sex
timeout.
This is one time I can say it, and it's true, and it's also on par with what you're saying. You completely derailed this.
Hey.
well, I'm glad that can I say this?
You can say whatever
So
you
I
want.
like a silver lining. He admitted it before they had sex again, because since he did not use protection, that was
True.
very irresponsible. So I commend him. That's the only thing I find. Thank you for actually being honest about everything. But yeah, definitely break up with his ass and
Cut up his suits.
Yeah, what could you cut up?
Gosh.
Like cut all of his faces out of all the photos that you own.
Steal all of his right shoes.
Yeah, and do that.
I think you got to bang someone on a Greyhound.
And he owes you $500.
No, on a megabus. Bang somebody on a megabus.
Oh, yeah. Bang someone on the megabus. That's even
bang
more.
somebody on the megabus.
Gosh.
That's the only way. If you truly want revenge, get a megabus to Newark and just, you know what? Maybe bang more than one person.
Boy, how about him finding a train trollop? Right?
Hoe on a train?
Yeah.
I know, it doesn't happen anymore. Not since
15
our grandfathers.
Do they have the sleepers, the sleeper car still?
Yeah,
Oh,
where
yeah.
is he? Yeah,
That's
now
what I
I'm
wanna know.
more
Is
curious
this in the
about.
dining car?
Yeah, I'm more curious about where this
Did you do it in her
Stallions
caboose?
happen.
Can I tell you this? Everything goes back to the Sex in the City. There's an episode where Carrie is going to meet up with Big, okay? He's been in California for a long time. Carrie is a massive zit. Who's the only crazy friend of hers that will go on a train for that long? Samantha. What do? They go to the bar cart because they're going to meet some guys. There's
This
a
is so
bachelor
Samantha,
party.
by the way.
There's a bachelor party. They're all married. They don't want to cheat on their wives, and they're drinking, Michelob Ultras or whatever. Anyway, Samantha doesn't get laid, but Carrie does pop the zit eventually, and she does eventually have sex with Big once they get to Los Angeles.
Not on the train, though.
Not on the train.
What did that have to do with the story?
I don't know.
All right. Charlotte would have never done that.
No.
Dump his ass.
Yeah.
Banged 3 people on a megabus and dump them, and maybe send like a naughty telegram to where he works and make the lady dress up like Thomas the Tank Engine. And be like, since you love trains so much, maybe you love this train more. Signed, your ex-girlfriend. So congratulations.
Boom.
Yep.
You're now single.
Boom.
We're now
Roasted.
declaring you single.
And if you want us our help to find you a new man when you're ready, we will.
Okay.
Okay.
Text learn about a new man. Let's do this one. From listener Mike. We talked about you possibly car shopping earlier. Listener Mike says, tell Learn to sell me her old TLX.
Okay.
I'm looking to build one for my daughter. First car. Wouldn't mind building off of her older TLX. That was my first car, and I built myself. You guys are awesome. The show's always great. Just appreciate you helping me pass the days. For real, hit me up. I'll buy that damn car.
He just wants it for parts?
I think he's just like, I don't know. He's looking to build one for his daughter, so maybe he's going to trick it out for her. I don't know.
Okay.
So your TLX could have new life if you want to
Forward
sell
me
it.
that email.
$25,000. How many miles you got on the thing?
125,000.
125,000 miles. Let's go. She'll sell you the car for $25,000.
Yeah, it's a well-maintained car.
It's a well-maintained car.
It's immaculate. And it's always been to the dealership for every oil change.
And you could tell everybody, like, remember George Costanza had John Voight's?
Ah, yes.
John Voight's car. You could say, I have Learn's car.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that, you know what? There's a cost to that.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very
Absolutely.
cool thing.
Very good resale.
This
on
is
that.
Learn's
A lot of
TLX.
good times in that car.
What was it, John Voight's LeBaron?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah.
Next.
Let's talk turkey, baby. All right, next. Yesterday we talked about Rizz taking a pretty brutal, public humiliating fall in front of the post office.
Yes.
We got a little
Tore my
email
jeans.
about that. Rizz, I feel you. Adult falls are really scary. I don't like to brag on myself, but hear me out. I don't half-ass things. I full-ass everything. I was at the gym last week, working on this booty. I re-racked my dumbbells and turned to walk back to my shoulder presses. All of a sudden, my rubber-soled tennis shoes decided to mate with the rubber gym mat. This sent me stumbling, tripping. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground, shoulder first. Rotator cuff, one tendon completely torn. One is hanging by a thread. Third partially torn. Also tore my bicep. Got to have major surgery in 2 weeks. I feel your pain, Jamie H. Man, that is a top-notch fall.
Yeah, go big, I guess.
That's a big fall, dude.
I guess I should be grateful that there was no major damage other than my ego.
Yeah.
Made that old guy's day, though. That was nice.
I did fall the right way, though. I didn't fall on the shoulder. I kind of fell forward.
On a
your
box
face.
full of goodies.
Yeah, and the box, full of
Can you imagine, though,
other boxes.
biffing it at a Planet Fitness and you tear your bicep and your rotator cuff
Tore
in 2
bicep.
places.
Damn.
Just from catching yourself.
Yeah.
Like, that's a 40-year-old injury, dude.
Yeah,
it is.
Just from catching yourself on the ground.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
No weights were being lifted. Yeah, congratulations. That is a top-notch, world-class fall. We're proud of you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
Next.
that's a good one.
This one's for me. NFL question for Rafe. I don't want to be antagonistic, which I guarantee you're about to be.
When you start a message like that, here we go.
It usually means you're about to be. I don't want to be antagonistic, but why do you still support the Kansas City Chiefs when Butker is so obviously against women's autonomy? He's been very clear that women should be submissive to men. Is it hometown pride or is it something else? What's that mean?
What?
And yes, I was in your in memoriam before. No, not a surprise. During the 2025 playoffs, my wife loved it. But I'm actually asking if it bothers you or not. You're my favorite on the show, and you'll always be. But can you give because you give and take trouble? But I don't want to. But I do want to know what you think of Butker's beliefs.
Butker.
Well, we don't have to go into that part of it.
Yes, we do.
The part that's funny is, so one guy on the team, and then that's it? You can't support the team?
Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the National Football League.
That's the one guy.
But, yeah, Butker sucks.
There are some problematic players on pretty much every team.
Yeah, I mean,
if you look at the 40-man roster?
Yeah, man. I mean, I get it. There's lots of, and that's not even the worst. I mean,
you could pick apart
Tyreek Hill.
You could pick apart every team and find.
That's not even the only Chief I have a problem with. Butker, he keep his opinions to himself when it comes to that. I don't agree with his opinions in any way. I don't think, he sucks. He's a kicker. Kickers shouldn't even get to have opinions, first of all.
Right.
Kickers shouldn't even be able to talk. Just go out there and kick. Don't even do post-game interviews. I think that they should make Butker wear the old single. For 2 seasons, he has to wear the single.
That'd be cool.
Because honestly, the kickers are kind of hey, stay in the kitchen and keep your mouth shut. He is kind of, his opinions about women is what people think about.
Well, they're taking Ephesians 5:22 out of context.
Okay, we're not going to get into this part of it.
But I will say, I do think that that's not even the most problematic Chief. We got Tyreek Hill. There was a guy that
as I mentioned, you could look at every single football team.
Yeah,
and you could pick apart. You could pick apart the players.
Why I hate sports, everybody. Just get on my level.
No, just enjoy the team.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love it, but yeah, I bet if we looked at every major NFL team, you're going to find one player on the roster that you're like, whoa,
well,
Ray Lewis killed a guy.
O.J. Simpson.
Not
supposedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Where's the suit, Ray?
Where's the suit, Ray?
So yeah, man, I'm still going to root for the Chiefs. I'm sorry. I don't know what. I'm sorry.
And honestly, I think Travis Kelce balances out.
You don't have to apologize for your fandom. You don't have to apologize.
I like that it's being brought up, though.
I mean, the KC Wolf robbed banks.
It's true. It's a problematic experience over
it's
there.
It's a problematic franchise, if I'm being completely honest with you. I don't love it. But
it's pretty rad.
Yeah. I don't love the Tomahawk Chop, but yeah. All right, next. Let's see. What do we want to read? Oh, you know what? Someone wanted to check in. Listener Jeremiah, this one's for Learn. Learn Assistant Update. Good morning, Rizz Show. Merry Christmas. Learn.
What?
Any update on your assistant during Point Fest? Sent from a message in a bottle.
Yes, Logan Muller, who was the student from Illinois State, who was my Learn turn for Point Fest, had him come in. He stayed with his aunt and met me at Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, and he had the best time. He was observing everybody, the show, the way that we run things behind Point Fest. He got to watch every interview.
What was his name?
Oh, that's
Logan.
Logan, nice kid.
He was super sweet, introduced him to a ton of people at Live Nation and at the station and whatnot. He's wanting to get more into the concert festival business. He's going to be working with, I think, Austin City Limits later this year. So yeah, he was a great kid, loved him, networked in, and yeah, I'm here for him if he ever needs anything. But he had a blast. And honestly, just from his follow-up, he was like, it was honestly one of the coolest things he's ever gotten to do. So I loved being able to gift a graduate that opportunity.
I like that.
Well, there you go. There's the update on Learn's Assistant. Next.
All right. This is Weekend in St. Charles with hubby. Hey, y'all. Love the show. My husband got me into listening during COVID, and I've been mildly obsessed with you all ever since. Thank you. That's sweet. You guys are great. Question. My husband and I are staying at the casino this coming weekend. Was wondering if you guys had any recommendations on places to eat or things to do in the area.
What casino?
It doesn't have to be directly in St. Charles. I'm assuming Ameristar. But we don't really want to go as far as downtown either. Any advice would be great. So they don't want to go downtown. They're staying at the Ameristar out in St. Charles.
You got the streets of St. Charles right there.
It's
go to
super
Cottleville,
fun.
too, if you want to go somewhere outside of that main
If they're
drive.
staying at Ameristar, you got Prosino right there.
Yeah, it's a great spot.
Over on the streets.
Chicken and Pickle's a fun place.
Ooh, yeah.
You can go over there and the food's pretty good. You can play a little pickleball. You can play around in there.
Sure. So
good hang.
So they're going to also you got Main Street St. Charles right there too.
Yeah, and Heavy Smoke's not far.
Nope, Heavy Smoke's
You
close.
want a good barbecue, go to Heavy Smoke for lunch maybe.
If you want to go Bass Pro, it's right there. That's what everybody likes to do.
There are a bunch of good options.
Is there anything else to do besides eat?
What they're just going just for the casino?
They just said places to eat or things to do in the area.
Well, there's that tiny museum. It's not the biggest one ever, but it's one right there at the riverfront. Worth taking a little peek. There's also the old
Main Street
state capitol down there. You can go tour that.
The Lewis and Clark Park is really nice to sit by the river.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do down there. You'll be fine.
It's a good area. Have fun. Get some heavy smoke, though. Get some food.
Yeah.
There's also a cat cafe down there.
Oh, next.
A-hole celebs listening to today's podcast, and you guys are talking about celebrities who have a reputation of being a-holes. This was a couple days earlier this week. Mellencamp was mentioned. Genuinely asking, but why did Rizz say because Mellencamp is unapologetic that he likes that?
Well, I like that he's self-aware.
That doesn't make him any better than the others because he admits it because he's still an a-hole. So if you admit you're an a-hole, it's okay and acceptable?
Yeah, well, it's okay to me. He is who he is.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he is who he is. He's unapologetic about it. He knows he's an a-hole and a gruff guy. Fine. I do appreciate that.
John Mellencamp, because he smokes cigarettes on a treadmill. That really gave me a new profound respect for him.
It's incredible.
As he is preparing for his tour, which will be coming to St. Louis, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, yes, he is notoriously grumpy. A friend of mine who, he worked for Walmart for years, and he used to take art. He worked in the music department of Walmart, so he would take artists to promote when they would try to get into Walmart. And he's like, I took Britney Spears to perform for all these Walmart execs before anybody knew who she was. And they were all like, yeah, whatever it is, she doesn't have it. And then he's like, 6 months later, she was Britney Spears. And I'm like, well, you guys don't know what you're talking about. He said Mellencamp. He took and he had to perform at 8 o'clock in the morning for these Walmart execs. And he said he was backstage smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. And he goes, look at these pieces of crap. And he's like, they don't care about my music. He goes, I'm leaving. And
That's Mellencamp?
He said Mellencamp was like, I'm not playing nothing for these guys. Like, what am I doing? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, I'm going to sing Pink Houses for these stiffs. And he's like, I'm out of here. And he's like, dude, he's just so authentically a curmudgeon that it's like kind of endearing.
I kind of like that.
Yeah. It can be endearing. Have you seen the video of him yelling at someone just recently on his new tour?
No.
Where he's like, hey, he stopped singing.
Oh, yeah,
he's
we
like,
did.
You in a red hat. Shut the hell up.
Yes.
He goes, yeah, you don't look around, I'm talking to you. And he's like, what conversation? I'm trying to sing.
Oh, yeah.
And all I hear is you talking. He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
That's fine. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of endearing because I feel like he's consistent with it.
And he doesn't care if you like him.
Another rad video. Look at him pushing that sled, the weighted one. And look what he's got in his mouth.
Smoking a cigarette.
Smoking.
Yes.
Smoking a cig while doing cardio?
Yep.
He's awesome.
While pushing the weight sled.
Yeah.
That's a man.
It's Mellencamp core.
All right. One more.
All right, let's do this one. T-shirt question. Hey, everybody. I was curious if you could tell me the brand of black V-neck T-shirts that Rafe has talked about wearing in the past. I can never find any and get a pack that are good, quality, won't shrink. I was also curious if I could still apply to be a Team Rizz member if I am overseas. My wife and I work on an Air Force base in Italy.
Yes, you can.
Of course you can. Yes, please do. Both of you apply. We would love that. And my brand of V-necks are called Fresh Clean Tees. I love the company. You can order them online. You can because they're a little longer. Sometimes T-shirts are boxing short. These are triple blend, triple cotton, poly, rayon, perfect
rayon.
mix.
Yes, nice.
It's a tri-blend shirt. It's about an inch and a half longer than other shirts. So if you're a long torsoed man, or you want to raise your arms up and you don't want your T-shirt to fly up, this is the brand for you. It's called Fresh Clean Tees. Check them out.
Also, True Classic's got some good shirts too.
I can't vouch for True Classic.
I could vouch for True Classic.
If he likes True Classic, who do you trust? That's what it comes down to.
Listen, shop around.
And if you're looking for bodysuits, Lulus.com.
Yeah,
Thank you.
But please
Nice
do
crop
apply to
top,
be a
let me
Team
know.
Rizz member. Yeah.
Yes, please. All right, thank you. Let's take a break. All right, news is next. That's right, news is next. It is 8:49. It is Thursday. Traffic and weather. Learn coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. Convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. That's 2 weeks. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have an accident southbound 270 before Ladue Road. Stop and go traffic from Page. Also southbound Clarkson at Wilson. An accident there as well. Your high today in weather will be 86. It's going to be cloudy like you see now. Low of 68 tonight and then cloudy again tomorrow. Right now it's 75 degrees at 8:48.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
When you are in the market for a new vehicle, Bomberito.com is a great place to start. There are 24 different dealerships here in the St. Louis area. And so that means the Bomberito is going to have something for everybody, you know, something that you are looking for. Maybe you don't even know you're looking for it yet. And then you start perusing, kind of getting your price point, or maybe you have a specific make and model that you're looking for. It's so easy to just zero in on which car is available for you under Bomberito. And right now is a great time to buy. They're having their Race to the Savings sales event. And whenever you go to that website, you're going to see those Race to the Savings sales event prices, which is excellent. So the best offers, the best rates, and all of the incentives on not just new vehicles, but pre-owned vehicles as well. This is across all of the Bomberito locations. So find your perfect ride, take a test drive, tell them you listen to this show, tell them you hear Lauren talking about that Ford Bronco she's got her eye on, and see what else they can do for you too. All right. And don't forget the annual Bomberito 500 is happening on June 7th. And so whenever you do buy a car from Bomberito, you'll automatically get a pair of tickets to that. Bomberito.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Oh, it's that vacation season. We got Moon over in England right now. He's probably enjoying Jacob's Island or maybe Dorset Street. I don't know. He's probably having the time of his life over there. And maybe I need to get on a vacation little jaunt myself. So I need to go to First Community because First Community has all kinds of amazing options. And maybe you're trying to book this last second, like I will do. I'm going to book something last second. Are you going to throw that on your current credit card? Well, you got to be careful with that because, I mean, their current rate the average current rate on credit cards is over 20%, which is just absurd. But First Community has something for you. They got the First Community Visa with a rate of just 7.9%. Yes, that's correct, 7.9%. And here's what is awesome. There's no annual fee. You're going to save a ton of money. You're going to be able to hop over there and visit and go on vacation quicker than you think. Or maybe you're ready to plan ahead. You're going to go 2027. You got a big family trip lined up you want to do. We'll open up a First Community Vacation Club account. So you can put that money in that account right now. You keep throwing it in every few weeks, every month, whatever it is. It'll grow and earn you more money. Plus, you're going to have the money saved up. You don't have to worry to throw it on any cards. You can just take it out of there and go on your trip and enjoy it. So do your vacations the right way. Swing by any of the 40-plus First Community locations spread throughout the St. Louis area. Look left, look right. You're going to find one. They got 18 inside Walmart, open 7 days a week. Go by First Community today. firstcommunity.com.
All right, welcome back to the program. Don't forget to get your tickets for a night at the Rizzlies. That is Sunday, June 14th, Arsenal BG Ballpark. It's a Sunday evening game, 5:30, I believe, first pitch. Gates open at 4:30. We'll have a pitch off. Who's going to bring the heat that day? Should we throw it our left hands? I mean, did we decide that?
Non-dom.
Yeah, but you're good at throwing with both hands.
Oh, this is funny. It'll look funny.
You going to do regular?
Yeah.
Regular pitch?
Probably.
So regular? Okay.
Not a left-hander?
Regular?
You know what? I've thrown left before, and I'm not terrible at it.
Should we spin the wheel before we go?
Yeah.
See which one
Right.
wins.
I thought we decided this already.
That we're throwing left-handed, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, if it's got to be all or nothing. We can't just random. I mean, the whole point was like, who can throw the best pitch non-dom or just throw the best first pitch? Like,
I think it's got to be non-dom.
Okay.
Non-dom.
I don't care.
Who throws the best pitch?
I wish we could get a gun on it.
Like the speed gun? Like
throw a strike.
the old Jugs gun?
Yeah, get the Jugs gun.
What's a Jugs gun?
That's what they shoot T-shirts out of at Hooters.
Measure breasts. The speed of breasts.
You know what? Honestly, I was picturing it. You know how sometimes you can take a temperature with like the laser?
Yeah.
Only you point that at breasts and it tells you what size
tells you their
they are.
size. Wow. Trademark. We're
Jug
inventing
gun,
that.
Jug gun.
Ma'am,
If there's an
you know why
engineer,
I pulled you over.
And
if there's
honestly,
an engineer at Wash U that can put that together.
I
we
clocked
want this
you at
too.
a double E.
We want this too because it's so hard sometimes to figure out your bra size. For real.
Man, the Jug gun. Wow.
We could also do a junk gun. Pointed at men's crotches. Junk gun. Trademark. What? No, we are doing that. We are doing that as well. That is a secondary thing. We're also doing the junk gun.
That's not fair.
I'm already invested.
We talked about it earlier in the show. Every time Scott walks by, I've been clocking I'm seeing if I can get a read on it.
On his dong?
When you get up,
HR has
I'm
called,
clock
by the
you
way.
Too.
Okay.
We have no HR here anymore.
That's true. That is actually
Night at the Rizzlies, Sunday, June 14th. Get your tickets now, 1057thepoint.com. Tickets start at $15 for a field box seat, or go big with the $25 package. That includes your ticket plus hot dog, chips, and water, and an exclusive Night at the Rizzlies t-shirt with your ticket purchase. And the best part is a portion of all ticket and t-shirt sales will benefit two great causes, Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital and St. Jude. It's going to be fun. But I think when you see me throw out my left hand, it's going to change the way you perceive me.
we look forward to that.
Mine's not going to be great either, man. I am not.
Here, let me throw something. Here. It's fine. Here, where's the
You always
thing?
look smart with it. It's awesome.
Let me see if I
What?
can get it in over there.
It looks really smart.
With your left hand?
Point to where you want me to throw this.
Throw on the garbage can.
Right.
Hit the
Okay,
new
where's the
Kleenex
garbage
box.
can?
In the corner.
Oh, that's
not
a
terrible.
good throw.
Okay.
That's not terrible.
All right, you got it.
Let's see. One more.
Here, give me your
I
puck.
don't- Is that how I look?
No, you
Oh.
you look fine doing it.
Oh, Oh my God, hit the speaker. It was going to go in.
Can you give me that pocket knife?
Here, yep, let's throw that.
This ain't gonna be good, man.
Everybody throw with your non-dominant hand, see what happens.
No, you got. No, I'm not giving anybody. Oh, you got it in.
You made it.
I'm not giving any previews.
Oh.
No previews.
Let's see what I got.
Spoilers.
You're going to see it at the ballpark.
Yeah, how do you do it? Crank it back. Oh, it looks good.
That's not bad.
You got it. We're going to
but
kill.
that's not 60 feet 6 inches, bro. That's a
Very
long.
good.
That's a trash can 5 feet away.
Yeah.
Scott's throw was very forceful. You have a force behind that.
I tried.
And we're throwing from the top of the mound.
It feels wrong.
We are going top of mound.
Okay. Oof, trying to make it that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. So please join us, won't you? All right, let's do some news.
Oh, yeah. We gonna do some news.
And your news, sponsored by
STL Windows and Doors, the installers that other installers trust.
So have you been following this drone thing down in the city?
A little bit.
So the St. Louis Police Department is officially getting a new fleet of high-tech drones. But the approval process has sparked a pretty big tug-of-war at City Hall over there. So on yesterday, the St. Louis Board of Aldermen, let me check that, the St. Louis Board of Police Commissioners.
Okay.
Thank you.
They voted to greenlight a new Drones as First Responders program. Now, the idea is to station 6 drones across the city, 2 each on the north, south, and central districts. When a 911 call comes in, a drone can launch and zoom to the scene in about 70 seconds, often beating human officers to the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, police say this will give officers crucial eyes on the situation before they walk into danger. And they could handle about 1/4 of standard calls, freeing up cops on the ground for more serious emergencies. Plus, taxpayers aren't paying a dime for the first year. The $583,000 price tag is fully being covered by the St. Louis Police Foundation.
I like how that's the first year.
Yeah, you'd think this would have been a couple years ago.
Also,
No. The first year is being covered.
Yeah.
The first year is
I'm
being
sorry.
paid for.
Yeah. Which sounds like a win, but
I saw this headline and I am interested in it. So they still arrive, like a body of a human being is still arriving to the scene. Eventually.
Well,
the first 70 seconds, the drone gets there.
The drone gets there, determines.
The officer is on its way, or are their way.
Depending on the emergency.
Right. Because I immediately think, like, okay, what if a woman, I think about it in eyes of the female, like, what if somebody is getting assaulted or something and the drone gets there? You want to still have somebody that can physically help you.
Yes, for an emergency like that, yes.
Yeah.
A cop will be on the way.
Right.
RoboCop, dude.
Yeah.
But what's
We're
a
almost there.
crime that, like, they wouldn't send somebody, do you think?
Maybe like a fender bender.
Okay.
Or so I don't know.
I wish
or
they'd
maybe
give
it's
some
nothing.
examples.
I don't know.
probably a hit car.
Tax fraud.
Tax fraud.
Yeah.
I also
Tax
can't wait.
fraud drone.
I can't wait to see Top Golf how many they catch. And those big nets they have.
No,
all
and
the
I
drones
saw
get
over the
stuck in there.
weekend, and I'd never seen before. I saw a drone crop duster.
Oh.
This
out in
was
Southern
big,
Illinois.
right?
I was like, because I was looking and I was like, oh, it's probably like one of those little ultralights farmer up there. And then as we got closer to it, I go, oh no, that's a drone. It was pretty big too.
Would it be the size of this room, or how big was that?
No,
Enough to carry the chemicals.
Yeah.
carried the chemicals. But it was like a helicopter drone. It wasn't like a, but it was. They were crop dusting the fields with drones now.
It's wild.
Well, so this is when a 911 call comes in. Boom, the drone is sent out to the scene of wherever. And if maybe somebody tries to run away, the drone can follow them, and the police will be able to spot him. Okay, sounds like a win, especially with the first year being covered by the St. Louis Police Foundation. Well, the mayor, Kara Spencer, and several commissioners don't think it's a win. Mayor Spencer, she slammed the department for completely rushing the deal through, revealing that board members only got the contract details the day before the meeting, and the paperwork didn't even include the actual price tag. She says, I would never, as a mayor, sign a contract for which I had 12 hours to review, pointing out that the city attorney hadn't even looked at it yet. And she argued that sneaking it through right after Memorial Day weekend felt like the exact opposite of transparency. So why the rush? The police department claimed they had to sign the deal immediately to lock in pricing and get the drones up and running in time for the 2028 Olympic soccer games, which are coming to St. Louis. And they argued that waiting any longer would push the project back a whole year. So, what's next? To keep the police in check, The board added a major catch to the approval. The drones are grounded for now. Police cannot actually fly them until the board reviews and approves all safety policies, procedures, and a plan for public feedback. So it's going to be at least 3 to 4 months before any of these things take flight. And for those worried that, it's Big Brother going to be surveilling us.
That's already
No, I
happening.
never worry about that.
The department stressed that these are not surveillance tools. They will not be
that's so
recording
good.
or live streaming while they fly through the city.
Everybody wave at the drone outside our window.
I know. Number
Next
one
to their
listener.
the flock cameras and these, it's just, thank you.
They
guys.
will only turn their cameras on once they arrive at the specific scene of the reported crime.
You know what? I
Jan.
trust them.
Me too. Me too. I trust anything the Gov does, man.
We're living
Well,
in
they
a
said it. I mean,
surveillance
they
state.
said it.
You reading it out loud?
Did it for you, right?
Sounds really
Something
good.
about your voice, man.
They know
The
how
way
to
they
give it
rush
to you.
it, the way they try to
Nice.
sneak it through, it sounds good. Nothing
Yeah,
shady.
once the official rules are drafted, the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department says they will post them publicly on their website so the community can see exactly how the tech will be used. So that's it. That's all.
I hope they enlist STL from above guy.
Oh,
who is
Justin
the best,
needs to do
Justin is just the best drone guy in St. Louis.
this. He's hired. He's
Yeah.
hired.
Did you just hire him?
And I
Yeah.
trust Justin.
Oh,
Let's give
wow.
him
And I think that he would be great.
Justin.
Well,
a
he's
6-figure salary to do this.
he's
for him.
hired then. There
Yeah,
we
he
go.
should be paid $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million a year. First year.
Did we just figure
he
this
won't-
out?
Yep,
First year
done.
they'll do it for free.
Yes,
And then
and
it'll kick in.
Right.
Yeah.
Done. If you live anywhere near the coast, I guess you could take a small sigh of relief. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration just dropped its official forecast for the 2026 Atlantic hurricane season, and they are actually predicting a below average year for a change. So while a typical season brings about 14 named storms, 7 hurricanes, 3 major hurricanes, they're expecting things to be much lower than normal. So here's what they're expecting: 8 to 14 named storms, 3 to 6 hurricanes, 1 to 3 major hurricanes. And we could thank a familiar climate pattern for the calm forecast: El Nino. That's right. Meteorologists say El Nino expect El Nino to officially develop this summer, and when this happens, the trade winds over the Pacific Ocean weaken, causing a buildup of warm water. While that actually makes the Pacific more prone to storms, it has the exact opposite effect for the Atlantic side of things. It all comes down to something called wind shear, which is basically a sudden change in wind speed and direction at different heights in the atmosphere. So tropical storms are fragile. They need a calm, stable environment to stack up and grow into monsters. High wind shears act like an atmospheric blender, tearing storms apart before they even get organized.
Nice.
And because of El Nino, wind shear in the Atlantic is expected to be much higher than normal this year, creating a pretty hostile environment for the development of hurricanes.
Also, the band Il Nino is playing Rocklahoma in September.
El Nino's back?
They're out there, man. They're in France touring.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you say it over there?
La Il Nino.
Okay.
Thank you.
The only thing worse than soaring prices at the grocery store is vague pricing, where prices may change based on the day of the week, the time of the day, and even the particular shopper. Yes, you. Has anybody been to a store and they've seen the price tags change?
Like the digital ones?
Like the digital ones?
Yeah, I've heard about this, but I haven't seen it because they judge based on.
Right when you grab it?
Yeah, they're like, this person looks rich. It goes up, supposedly.
Has that happened to you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Where?
At a store. I'm not going to mention which one because a friend owns it.
Ah, yes. Your friend, George Glass, who owns a store.
Oh, Bezos. You're
Jeff
talking
Bezos,
about-
yes. Me and him are buds.
Ah, yes.
I knew it.
But I've seen price tags change like before my eyes. Like it hit a certain time, and then the price tag change.
Freaking Patricia.
I get excited when I see like the gas station pumps change. Like you happen to see it. You know, it's kind of like 11:11 on the clock. You feel like you should make a wish or something.
So dynamic electronic shelf tag labels have been popping up at a lot of chains, including Walmart and Target and Kroger and Whole Foods. Stores say this won't lead them to raising prices across the board or gouging people. It's just a way for them to better manage pricing, to make sure that items hit the sweet spot where they sell, especially if they've been on the shelf for a while, but people ain't buying it.
No, they've already talked about all that
trust
weird
them.
stuff. Yes, I do too.
So far, you should call this segment I Trust Them, because everything you've said seems very up and up.
You know what we need to do is in our cars
That is the name of Target brands, by the way, Up and Up. So
Up and up.
Yep.
Everything's on the up and up.
in our cars have a change of clothes that we could dress very homeless-esque or something like that, and go in there and you'll get to see the price go down for you. And you're like, yay. Take advantage of this.
Somebody on the 314 is sending over a QR code. To see the price, you have to scan the QR code on like a burger. Haven't seen that yet. That's super annoying.
What is that?
I don't like QR. I don't want to have to take my phone out, okay, to scan things to know the price. We're already paying enough.
Oh,
You're
wow.
making me do extra work for the groceries that I have to buy.
So for a strip steak, price as marked on the package. Well, so I guess the price is on the package.
Huh.
I know, but come on, man.
But also, just put it up there so I don't have to like touch anything.
The problem with digital price tags is, I wonder if it's going to be time. Do you know what I mean? Like busy shopping time when they know because
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Everyone's packed in right now. Everyone just got off work. They're getting groceries.
Let's jack up the prices. We're going to 5%.
Even if it's 1%, just a little bit, where they won't notice that much, but we know we're going to make a haul.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That worries me. And then, at 2 o'clock so then people that are shopping at like 2 in the afternoon when it's not busy, maybe the prices are a little cheaper, so people buy more stuff. That's what when you say dynamic pricing, that's what goes into my head.
Yeah,
where we're going to run some sort of logistic algorithm because of convenience. Like if you're getting home from work, you're like, man, I'm stressed. I've been working all day. I got to feed the kids. What are you gonna storm out of the store because they raised the price of cutie oranges 14 cents when you walk through the door? Like,
well, it's saving, workers' time instead of printing out the labels
sure.
and putting them up. I understand.
Let's get
why.
rid of workers.
But also, what else are they doing?
But I think there should be. This is the thing, though. Technology is getting ahead of regulation. Where I'm like, so what's the rules for these stores? You said it's price tag when you open your doors in the morning, and you can't change that in the middle of the day, or can you just change it whenever you want?
What's the rule? Are there a store could charge whatever they want?
So right now, a person has to literally
margins.
go out and change the price tag. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that can be done instantaneously and then changed immediately back with the push of a button. So as you automate these things and there's no regulation of the automation, then it's like.
But what's the regulation? So if I own a store, I could charge whatever I want for a piece of steak.
Well, every day, I mean, like my mom works in distribution of like her company supplies markets with different items, right? And it's all about our market. So like let's say foil, like the price of aluminum impacts how much something is going to cost from the distributor level down to the store level, right? So tariffs happen or prices go up or materials are scarce. The price for aluminum is going to go up, and then that's going to get trickled down to the consumer eventually. So that's why there's a fluctuation in the products, right?
Sure.
And I think it's day to day.
I think the whole thing is bait and switch. If a price is advertised at one thing, you're getting people in the store, and then you're jacking up the prices. That's
false advertising.
That's bait and switch, and you can't do that.
For the United States, there are currently no federal laws explicitly prohibiting grocery stores from changing shelf prices throughout the day. However, a wave of new legislation is being proposed. Individual surge pricing, surveillance pricing. This highly controversial practice uses artificial intelligence and personal data to charge different shoppers different prices for the exact same item. In response, Maryland is the first state to pass the Protection from Predatory Pricing Act, but all other 49 states, people are still at risk.
Yeah, it's an interesting topic, and it's an interesting thing they're doing with these digital, with one click of a button, everything in the store goes up 5%.
Yeah, that impacts literally everybody.
Lee, that's crazy.
A Florida guy is suing.
That's wild.
Suing Carnival Cruise Line for $5 million after a quick trip to the pool took a bad turn. So according to the lawsuit, this guy Jorge Nunez was on the Carnival Magic. When he stepped out of the pool to walk back to his shoes, it was a super short distance, literally just 20 steps, but the pool deck was so scorching hot that within seconds he suffered severe second-degree burns on the soles of his feet. He ended up in the hospital, missed a ton of work. Obviously, his vacation was completely ruined. Now, you might think, all right, it's summer, decks get hot, you should wear flip-flops or shoes or whatever. But the lawsuit claims Carnival knew exactly how dangerous this specific deck material was and did nothing to warn people. Yeah, well, the deck is made of a specific synthetic material that apparently acts like a frying pan under the sun. And the suit alleges that over the past 6 years, 25 other people have been severely burned on Carnival's decks, and another 42 passengers have filed complaints about the white-hot surfaces.
It's, I guess these folks aren't used to warm temperatures or something. They don't know how that works. Ground hot.
I mean, you can wear shoes.
You go to a swimming pool here, it's going to be hot when you walk around it.
Most shockingly, the lawsuit claims Carnival is well aware that 2 previous passengers suffered burns so horrific their lower extremities had to be amputated.
Oh, my goodness.
How's that?
I am never going on a cruise. Okay. It's like, you know what? Let's subject ourselves to all the things. No thanks.
Well, the lawsuit points out that this is especially dangerous for vulnerable passengers like diabetics who might have nerve damage and can't feel their feet burning until the damage is already done. And Jorge argues that Carnival easily could have put up warning signs, sprayed the deck with water to cool it down, or just replaced the cheap, heat-absorbing material entirely.
Yeah, they could put some teak wood down or something. Also, get rid of the burning coals. That'd be smart.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, interesting thought there, Scott, because some people do like to walk on the coals when they're on vacation.
Yes.
For funsies. Not in this case.
No, not in this case.
Hey, believe it or not, it's been 20 years since the TSA launched its confusing 3-1-1 liquids rule. You guys know that rule?
No.
It limits travelers to 3.4 ounces of liquid per container, with those containers fitting within 1 quart size clear bag per customer.
I see.
To which all of America responds, but why?
Sucks.
So you can't take a protein shake that's over 3.4 ounces, at least in 1 container, but in a viral social media post, the TSA notes that if proteinies are concerned, just pack a rotisserie chicken.
Okay. I'm listening.
Or 12. So they say protein shakes, 3.4 ounces less, but rotisserie chicken, as many as you could fit in your carry-on. Well, that, sir, sounds like a challenge.
Wonder how many rotisserie chickens you could fit in like a Samsonite, like a carry-on. I mean, because I have one at home, and honestly, I maybe 3 if I use the extender.
The comments of this are filled with real and AI images of people imagining all the rotisserie chickens they could bring. But if you want to have some fun, the TSA has a what can I bring tool on their website. So here's some things you can bring onto an airplane. Whole watermelons. Live lobsters in a clear, sealed, spill-proof container.
What?
You can bring live fish in water.
Awesome.
You can bring frozen breast milk and ice packs in any quantity, as long as they're fully frozen at screening. You can bring whole pies and cake.
Really?
Yep.
Yes.
You can bring cremated remains in a screenable container. Yes. And you can bring bowling balls and bowling pins.
Oh.
Those are allowed.
Bowling pins are allowed?
Bowling pins are allowed.
So if I make a pie, you're telling me I can get that pie on the plane?
Yes, you can bring the pie on the plane.
This is outstanding.
But if I have toothpaste that's over 3.4 ounces.
Not allowed.
If I just have the...
Yeah. But I could bring a bowling pin and a live lobster.
You know what,
though?
though?
This is good for clowns.
The food makes sense because let's say the plane goes down and we are all stuck there. You're going to want people to have brought rotisserie chicken and cake.
We've all seen the movie Alive.
Yeah, you don't want to eat each other. Come on, man.
We've all seen Alive.
Had they brought a cake and a chicken, they wouldn't have had to eat that guy. It would have been fine.
Everything would have been fine.
Yep.
And finally, if you were planning on booking a window seat for your humanoid robot companion on your next vacation, you're going to have to change your plans because Southwest Airlines just laid down a brand new rule. Human or animal-like robots are officially banned from the cabin and checked baggage, no matter how big they are or what they're used for.
How are we supposed to ship our friends then, Dave?
So this new policy came right after a few bizarre incidents went totally viral online. Just recently, a flight out of Oakland was delayed because a passenger tried to bring a realistic robot onto the plane. Southwest crew was completely stumped on what to do with it. At first, they treated it like a standard carry-on, but you obviously can't just buckle a humanoid robot into an aisle seat. Eventually, they shoved it over to the window seat, ripped out its battery, and finally got the plane off the ground.
Damn. Ripped its battery out.
Yeah, so while the optics of a robot sitting next to you on a flight is definitely a shocking thing, Southwest says their actual concern is a lot more practical. It's fire safety.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I trust them. What about the nano gerbil in my butt?
These lifelike robots run on these massive lithium-ion batteries.
That's how I relax.
We've all seen what happens when those things overheat. In fact, a battery fire previously forced a Southwest plane to make an emergency landing in San Diego. So humanoid robots, animal-like robots, officially banned.
But your real dolls, still totally fine.
Those are 100% silicone.
I bought a seat for my torso.
She likes to go everywhere.
I take my silicone butt everywhere with me. No batteries needed.
That would actually be
My
hilarious.
silicone butt and I will be in the bathroom if you need us.
Yeah, if you just bring the bottom half.
Yeah.
In its own seat.
Click it.
Or
strap
ticket.
it in. She'll have an orange juice.
Yeah.
How is she going to drink it?
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
It'll get in there.
Somehow. All right, that's your news. All right, quick break. We'll come back with sports. Heartbreaker for the Cardinals yesterday, by the way.
Bummer.
Big bummer.
That's a terrible.
All right, 9:22. Thursday, traffic and weather. One final look learned coming at you.
And it's brought to you by Golden Oak Lending. If you need some extra cash, Golden Oak Lending can convert your home's equity into cash in as little as 14 days. Let Golden Oak Lending cure your blues. We have nothing to discuss right now. You guys did excellent in the 9 o'clock hour. 86 degrees and cloudy like you see now. 68 is the overnight low. Tomorrow, similar, just a little cooler. Right now, it's 74 at 9:22.
All right, more. It's Royce Jewelry. GetTheJewels.com. GetTheJewels.com. This is where you go for that engagement ring. I mean, no doubt. If you're going anywhere else, it's a mistake, a huge mistake, a costly mistake. And man, if you're thinking about buying a loose diamond online, that's dumb. Straight out, dumb. You never know what you're getting. At Moritz Royce, you do know. You're getting great customer service. You're getting the ethical jeweler. Make an appointment with Dan Royce. He's a great dude. Spend an hour and a half with him. You sit in a private office. It's a private shopping experience. You get that nowhere else. You have at the mall jeweler some schmuck leaning on a counter just trying to make a commission off, ripping you off. No commissions at Moritz Royce Jewelry. They earn your business, and they'll be your jeweler for life. Spread the word. I mean, they've been around for 40 years now for a reason. Moritz Royce Jewelry. Hit up getthejewels.com for the address and phone number and make that appointment. It's Moritz Royce Jewelry, the exclusive jeweler of the Rizz Show, where you get the jewels and not the shaft.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
somebody who's looking to purchase a home or refinance your home or maybe just consolidate credit card debt and you don't know where to start, I do start and end with my guy Stewie from Stewart's American Mortgage Corporation. Stewie is the man, and he makes it easy. Any questions on rates, industry, trends, whatever you're worried about when it comes to buying a home or refinancing or whatever, give Stewie a call. He'll make it easy for you, and he'll always be honest with you about what's best for your current situation. He provides really good guidance from soup to nuts, man, from the beginning to the end. He'll walk you through every step of the process, and the best part of the process is that his bagel loan, a signature loan that only he offers, is available for new homes and refinances as long as you're borrowing more than $200K. And you will be. Believe me, the market's high. The bagel loan is a signature loan that he created that covers the typical costs associated with closing your loan, and this adds up at the closing. I'm talking about 0 underwriting fees, 0 appraisal fees, 0 title fees, 0 lender fees, and 0 closing costs. You add all those up, a lot of times we're talking about thousands upon thousands of dollars of savings. You save me thousands of closing for sure. And other bagel loan benefits for refinances include more money back in your pocket and less financed into your loan, and you can maximize cash back on a cash-out refinance. Plus, he gets you closed in 10 to 15 days. That's lightning quick. You get personalized service with integrity. It's more important to talk to Stewie, even if you're working with somebody else, because you really can't beat the bagel loan. Call or text him right now on his cell phone, 314-324-4440, or you can Google the bagel loan or Google the donut loan. He bought that domain too. NLMS number 226715.
Well, every once in a while you hear about an accident, a freak accident that's just, that one out of South Carolina with the flying umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wild.
That's a sad one.
Yeah, Saturday night, a 56-year-old woman was simply enjoying a meal at a place called Driftwood Grill in Clarendon County. This is South Carolina. A sudden violent storm rolled through the area as the high winds kicked up. A large patio umbrella came loose from its base, and the wind launched the umbrella across the area, and it hit this woman in the neck.
Golly.
And it hit her in the carotid artery, and she just bled out. That was it.
Crazy.
It's going to go, whoa.
Yeah, man.
There's been a lot of freak accidents like that. The woman who fell in the manhole like a couple weeks ago in New York. And then this, it was like, what's going on?
Man.
Stay off the East Coast.
It's just a kind of random, terrifying scenario that you can't see coming. Man.
Yep.
Anyway, it's Thursday, guys. It's 9:31. Let's do sports. All right, sports sponsored by
the Battlehawks. Get your Battlehawk Dome action all this May at UFLBattlehawks.com.
Get in there. The Dome, that is. Get in there.
Get in there.
So we got to start with a game that was simultaneously the most thrilling and the most frustrating day of baseball the St. Louis Cardinals have had all year. So they dropped the series finale to the division-leading Milwaukee Brewers 2-1 in a game that was agonizingly close to baseball history. So right-hander Dustin May stepped onto the mound yesterday afternoon looking to snap the Cardinals' losing skid for 7 straight innings. He didn't just pitch. He completely dominated. He carried a no-hitter, a no-no, deep into the 8th inning. He racked up 9 strikeouts, didn't walk a single batter, and threw 62 of his 87 pitches for strikes. Only 2 Brewers even managed to reach base before the 8th, one on a hit by pitch and another on a weird catcher's interference call. There have only been 2 no-hitters thrown in the entire 25-year history of Milwaukee Stadium. Dustin May was standing on the precipice of sports immortality. The Cardinals held a razor-thin 1-0 lead courtesy of a 4th-inning single by Jordan Walker, who eventually scored on a triple by Brian Torres. But the dream shattered in the bottom of the 8th. Milwaukee's Garrett Mitchell led off the inning and laced a sharp double to left field, instantly breaking up the no-hitter. How deflating. Visibly fatigued, May gave up a single to the very next batter and was immediately pulled from the game. The bullpen couldn't hold the line, allowing both of those runners to score. because the Cardinals' offense couldn't muster another run in the ninth. Dustin May was hit with a brutal, undeserved loss, dropping his record to 3-6.
It's ridiculous.
The Cardinals are heading home to Busch Stadium to open a weekend series against the Chicago Cubs. First pitch is tomorrow night, 7:15. Kyle Leahy is taking the mound.
Yep, easy sweep.
Hey, before the game even started yesterday, the baseball world was buzzing about a massive dugout feud between Cardinals manager Ali Marmol and the Brewers bullpen that boiled over on Tuesday night. So I don't know if you guys saw this.
Yeah.
So during Tuesday's game, Milwaukee's reliever, Abner Uribe, struck out a Cardinal to end the eighth inning. He immediately turned to the St. Louis dugout and did 3 massive crotch chops.
Yeah, somebody said it was Kenny Powers is out on the mound.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like WWE style, like crotch chops.
Like Triple H?
Yeah, well,
Did he used to do that? Was that his thing?
yeah.
Degeneration X.
So yesterday morning, Marmol broke down exactly what triggered the drama. He said that the Cardinals noticed a Brewers coach was aggressively relaying pitching signs directly from the Milwaukee dugout to their batters. Ollie looked over and yelled, "Hey, you got to do it. Be smart. You're going to get somebody hurt," while pointing directly at his own ribs. Uribe interpreted that gesture as Marmol telling St. Louis pitchers to intentionally hit Milwaukee star Christian Yelich and William Contreras with fastballs. So the Brewers manager, Pat Murphy, publicly condemned his own pitchers' antics, calling them unacceptable. Yelich himself admitted the celebration was over the top and that the team has addressed it internally to prevent a massive distraction.
Hilarious. And, yeah, it's a good look.
All right, the racing...
And that's what the Brewers are right there.
Yeah, they're in first place, though. The racing world received grim clarity yesterday regarding the sudden passing of Kyle Busch at 41. According to his official death certificate, medical examiners determined that he had been battling severe bacterial pneumonia for days, if not weeks, before his collapse. So that undetected infection triggered a rapid and catastrophic chain of events, progressing into sepsis for roughly 24 hours. And the sepsis caused a rare, life-threatening blood clotting disorder that completely cut off the oxygen and blood supply to his major vital organs, leading to a hemorrhagic shock.
Jeez.
It's a terrifyingly fast medical tragedy. And the entire NASCAR community is planning massive tributes for Rowdy Nation ahead of this weekend's races.
Wow.
Finally, in national sports business news, Travis Kelce, he's officially dipping his toes into the world of Major League ownership. He has acquired a minority ownership stake in the Cleveland Guardians baseball team.
What?
So while Kelce obviously plays football for the Chiefs here in Missouri, he grew up on the east side of Cleveland. He was a standout high school baseball player who hit a ridiculous .588 as a senior.
Holy smokes.
He drew interest from MLB scouts. So he joined an investment group valued at $1.7 billion to buy into his childhood team.
That would be so fun to do, especially that team.
So he's joining a massive trend of elite athletes buying into pro sports franchises. I guess Patrick Mahomes, he owns, what is he?
He's got a few, right?
They own a soccer team. They own like the women's soccer team in KC.
Oh, he owns a stake in the Royals.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Royals.
and he has some stake in some other teams. Yeah.
And then
LeBron
Magic Johnson.
LeBron owns a piece of the Red Sox.
Yeah. And doesn't Johnson own Lakers and Dodgers stuff?
He has, at least he's a
Yeah.
part owner. And over on the ice, the Eastern Conference Finals are turning into a lopsided affair. The Carolina Hurricanes completely shut out the Canadiens 4-0 last night on Canadian ice. Carolina has taken a commanding 3-1 series lead as they head back home. All right, that's your sports. One final break. We'll come back and wrap her up.
It is springtime, and before we gear up for all the summer festivities we're going to be having at our homes, you want to have that home looking good. People are going to be coming into your personal space and judging, because that's what we do, especially with people we love, right? I mean, my parents can't come into my house without talking about something, and I feel you if you've also have that problem. That's why Woodard exists, for this exact reason. Since the 1940s, it's been a family-owned company here locally that is doing exactly what it set out to do back then, and it's just clean up people's lives. Instead of going door to door, now you can have delivery. You can stop by the Rug Care Center and drop your rugs off to get those clean for 20% off, or for something even more intense, Woodard can restore homes too. So if there's been water damage or something like that, let them come in and repair and restore your home, so that you do not lose your home, trying to do it yourself. They really are the pros on so many different levels. Mention my name to get some money off too. Learn or 1057 The Point. Woodard247.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, mark your calendars for Sunday, June 7th. It is officially the most memorable night in NTT IndyCar Series racing, and it's all happening live at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Witness the lights, the action, the ultimate drama of a 200-mile-per-hour spectacle of speed. The world-famous stars of the Indy 500 take center stage under the lights for the 10th annual Bommarito Automotive Group 500. This is a racing lover's dream tripleheader. So watch the future legends of Indy, Indy NXT by Firestone, and the USAC Silver Crown Series go wheel-to-wheel in edge-of-your-seat action. Between the races, explore a jam-packed midway, live music, and non-stop entertainment. It is the perfect staycation event, delivering world-class entertainment at a truly great value. You don't have to leave town for a super special Sunday night like no other. Tickets are available at WWTRaceway.com. That's WWTRaceway.com. Come make memories that last a lifetime at the racetrack. WWTRaceway.com. Brought to you by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Discover Downstate Illinois.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
Victory, victory, Men's Health. Boys, listen up. I've been chirping at you for a while, as has Moon, as has King Scott, about getting out of Victory and getting your blood checked and getting your health optimized in 2026. And man, I got to tell you, get in there. They're always adding new stuff to the arsenal. They just added NAD+. Everybody, it's hot right now. And it helps with cognitive function and all sorts of other things and longevity in life, and kind of rolls back the clock, man. They've got all kinds of treatments down there for whatever's going on with your body, and it's all customized exactly for what your needs are. They tested my blood. They figured out I had an iron deficiency. They got me on iron supplements and peptides to help my stomach lining. And they're always looking out for whatever your specific needs are. And it's not as much as you think. It's a little tiny, tiny sliver of your paycheck, and it's well worth the investment. They'll test your blood, whatever's going on. They've got a treatment for it. They've got customized therapy for weight loss. They've got testosterone therapy. They've got ED medication, confidential if you need that in the bedroom. They've got collagen therapy for your skin. They do cardiovascular testing. They've got NAD+. They've got supplements and vitamins galore. They'll put you on a Myers cocktail IV, put you in a zero-gravity chair, get you all tuned up, and you'll be walking around feeling like 10 feet tall and bulletproof for about a month. So don't wait. Schedule an appointment right now. One of their 4 locations. There's one in East O'Fallon. There's one in Town and Country. There's one in Sunset Hills. And they got a brand new giant mega location that's going to break ground later this year in Edwardsville and Glen Carbon. So wherever you are, there's one near you, and they're trying to help all men in Metro St. Louis optimize their health. Go and make yourself an appointment today. Get on board at victorymenshealth.com. That's victorymenshealth.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, we're going to be saving Mother Earth together on Saturday, June 6th, in a small way, but it's a big deal. You know, think about how you're cleaning out your garage or your basement, or maybe you're getting ready to move and you're wanting to purge all of the different things that have just been collecting dust electronically in your home or your office. And the Herculaneum Document Destruction and Electronics Recycling event is happening. This is happening in Herculaneum, obviously, in conjunction with St. Louis Jefferson Solid Waste Management. I'm going to be broadcasting live from 10 until noon that day. And we're collecting things like computers, laptops, phones, TVs, appliances, printers, power tools, lawn and gardening equipment, mystery cords, which we all have knots of mystery cords everywhere. Get rid of them in the right way. Recycle them. Don't just put them in the trash and then the landfills accumulate. And then, we're dealing with that for a million years. No, actually, get rid of these things in the right way with the helpers of all of these electronic recycling people. Okay, they know how to dispose of them correctly. You can get all the details on our website at 1057thepoint.com or go to mrcrecycling.net. I'll see you on June 6th.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy. Merry Christmas, Rizz.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're there. It is the last regular season games for our hometown Battlehawks. Get your tickets. The St. Louis Battlehawks will take on the Dallas Renegades May 29th at 7 p.m. at the Dome at America's Center. And it's Battlehawks Kids Day. Young fans are going to take flight and rule the turf. You can sign up for that Battlehawks Kids Club and get a chance to rule the turf during pregame. How cool is that? Of course, you got the tailgate pregame and the Fan Fest from 4 to 6:30 where you can hang with Archie, try the new 360 photo booth, challenge yourself in the QB toss. It's always a total party on the plaza Friday night. It's your move. The Battlehawks are going to crush the Dallas Renegades, and the first 10,000 fans in get an Archie bobblehead. How cool is that? Courtesy of Renewal by Anderson. Not only is it an incredible team, the experience is already legendary and internationally famous now, and you can get the Combo, which is your ticket to game day flavor. A ticket, a hot dog, chips, and a drink for only $30. They're feeding the flock for Battlehawks football. How do you get tickets? Oh, that's easy too. UFLBattlehawks.com for details. Let's go Battlehawks. UFLBattlehawks.com.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.
All right, St. Louis, it's time to get ready for the biggest celebration of the century. Yes. Hit it. There it is. America's hitting its 250th anniversary, and Captain Jim's Fireworks is your destination to ring it in with a bang. So they've packed the store to the rafters with extra patriotic items just for this massive milestone. You already know they have the best products at the lowest prices in the St. Louis area. We're talking the loudest mortars on the market. Giant 500-gram cakes, unbelievable 1,500-gram finale cakes, and everything you need to keep the kids entertained. You could buy with confidence, too, thanks to Captain Jim's legendary no-dud guarantee. If it doesn't fire, bring it back, they'll swap it out. Because they're in a permanent building and open all year round, they've always got you covered. So make this a birthday America will never forget. Hit it. Thank you. Visit Captain Jim's Fireworks on Highway 67, right next to the Dirt Cheap in West Alton, or plan your haul at fireworksstl.com, fireworksstl.com. All right, that is it for us. Donnie Fandango is next. Appreciate you all tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, make sure you check out the clip of the day, brought to you by Michael's Flooring. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers, and the podcast is titled...
You know what? I trust him.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We do trust
Scott,
him.
what else?
Well, you can follow me at King Scott Rules, and I'm going to start posting up a lot of drawings, so I'm excited for this.
Oh.
It's a whole new thing.
Wow.
Yeah. You guys love art, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I do love art.
All right, draw away.
All right.
Yeah, drill rings.
Drawing. I'm going to draw. I love drawers.
What about you?
Tomorrow, my band Lane Arrows is going to be playing at the 14th annual Smokin' in the Park in Smithton, Illinois, from 7 until 10:30. So if you have nothing better to do on a Friday night than support first responders and come to a barbecue competition and see your girl singing at you for a while, please, I would love to see you.
Fun.
So tomorrow, get all the details on my Facebook page, Outlearn Radio. Thanks.
Rafe.
No notes.
All right. Then we leave you with a selection from our Team Rizz Member of the Day, brought to you by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill from Dow, Illinois. Cameron Mank is our Team Rizz Member of the Day. And Cameron, let's hear this song. Here it is. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Rizz. Daddy, wake up, Daddy.